Hello, Chargers fans. Welcome to the official home of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. We're so glad you can tune in and be a part of the game. You're here a little early, but that's okay. While you're here, listening to the pre-broadcast music, feel free to share this live listener link to your social media. It would be much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. Broadcast will begin in less than 15 minutes. A Livonia tradition continues, and now we're a part of it. You're listening to the home of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. The music you're listening to was made by my best friend Joe Blake. This is from his band Gelling. That's Gelling, from the album called Big Things Coming Soon. Check him out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Facebook. Did you know that last season's pre-broadcast music was also made by Joe? If you like what you hear, please support him in any way you can. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 12 minutes. Cheering on the red and black from anywhere. Thank you for listening to our proud broadcast. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 11 minutes. You're here a little early, but that's okay. While you're here, listening to the pre-broadcast music, feel free to share this live listener link to your social media. It would be much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. A Livonia tradition continues, and now we're a part of it. You're listening to the home of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 9 minutes. Cheering on the red and black from anywhere. Thank you for listening to our proud broadcast. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 7 minutes. The music you're listening to was made by my best friend Joe Blake. This is from his band Gelling. That's Gelling, from the album called Big Things Coming Soon. Check him out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Facebook. Did you know that last season's pre-broadcast music was also made by Joe? If you like what you hear, please support him in any way you can. You're here a little early, but that's okay. While you're here, listening to the pre-broadcast music, feel free to share this live listener link to your social media. It would be much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 5 minutes. If you or someone you know who would be interested in advertising on the radio network for next season, please reach out to Eric's email at erickc8593@hotmail.com. For very affordable and reasonable pricing and to help support our athletic department, please feel free to reach out to Eric Kassar once again at erickc8593@hotmail.com. The music you're listening to was made by my best friend Joe Blake. This is from his band Gelling. That's Gelling, from the album called Big Things Coming Soon. Check him out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Facebook. Did you know that last season's pre-broadcast music was also made by Joe? If you like what you hear, please support him in any way you can. You're here a little early, but that's okay. While you're here, listening to the pre-broadcast music, feel free to share this live listener link to your social media. It would be much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. This is your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Broadcast begins in 3 minutes. The music you're listening to was made by my best friend Joe Blake. This is from his band Gelling. That's Gelling, from the album called Big Things Coming Soon. Check him out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Facebook. Did you know that last season's pre-broadcast music was also made by Joe? If you like what you hear, please support him in any way you can. If you or someone you know who would be interested in advertising on the radio network for next season, please reach out to Eric's email at erickc8593@hotmail.com. For very affordable and reasonable pricing and to help support our athletic department, please feel free to reach out to Eric Kassar once again at erickc8593@hotmail.com. We are 1 minute away from the pregame show here on the Churchill Chargers Radio Network. While we have this time, let's thank our network sponsors for the 2025 season. Hemlock Insurance, Looney Baker, Michigan Educational Credit Union, Old World Style Almonds, Preferred Dental, Quick Stop Oil Change, Raffaele's Pizza, Shook Heating and Cooling, The Big Smile, and Truck Central. All broadcasts are directed, hosted, and produced by Eric Kassar. This online broadcast, presented by the authority of the Livonia Churchill Chargers football program, may not be reproduced, retransmitted. In any form of the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Livonia Churchill Chargers. Now let's join the voice of the Churchill Chargers Radio Network in the press box, Eric Kassar. Clear skies tonight, full sun as it will eventually set off into the west. Winds of about 4 miles an hour as we approach kickoff. Hello everyone, welcome to Livonia Churchill for the home opener of the 2025 Churchill Chargers football team. It's week 3 of the MHSAA, and we are so glad you could be a part of tonight's broadcast. Between the 1-1 Wayne Memorial Zebras and the 1-1 Livonia Churchill Chargers. We have a jam-packed pregame show to deliver to you before the Chargers kick this thing off at 7 o'clock. We'll have Coach Alan Feigl coming up next join me in the booth. He'll discuss the heartbreak loss that was the Dearborn Pioneers game last week. We'll also have your last week look back, which will diagnose how that game sounded from start to finish. And then later in tonight's pregame show, we'll feature the Churchill Chargers marching band for the first time this season perform in front of the home crowd. It's going to be a terrific night of football, and we are so glad you can be with us in the event that you couldn't make it to the game, as we expect a sold-out crowd here at Larry Joyner Field. We'll take a quick break. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football. Do you want to keep more money in your pocket? It's easy with Michigan Educational Credit Union. For more than 80 years, MECU has helped their members save money with exceptional savings, loan rates, and lower fees. MECU isn't just for teachers anymore. They now proudly service the community, with 6 branches in the Metro Detroit area, including their Livonia branch, which is located in front of the Westbourne Market on Middlebelt Road, just south of 5 Mile. And with MECU's convenient digital banking service, you'll always be close to your accounts. And MECU membership is open to anyone who lives, works, or worships in Wayne, Washtenaw, Oakland, Macomb, Livingston, and Jackson counties. To learn more about MECU and join online today, go to mishedcu.org. That's MICHEDCU.org. Michigan Educational Credit Union is the official credit union of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network, federally insured by the NCUA. Hemlock Insurance Group, located in Plymouth, Michigan, has been providing families and businesses owners peace of mind. Specializing in home, auto, and commercial insurance, Hemlock Insurance understands the importance in making sure their clients understand their policy and what they are paying, as well as what they are receiving when it comes to protecting what matters most, their properties. Our mission is to help prepare you for what's coming well before that worst day happens. Whether that's offering proactive education to enable better decision-making, consultative conversations to mitigate rising premiums, providing access to coverage options, or navigating other exposures. We have the knowledge and insights to help manage your risk. We work and play in the communities you live in. That's why we're proud supporters of the Livonia Churchill Chargers and the Churchill Chargers radio network. You can visit our website at hemlockins.com. That's HEMLOCKINS.com. You can always reach us by phone at 734-463-3500. 734-463-3500. Hemlock Insurance Group. What's cooler than listening to your favorite high school football team? Well, I am glad you asked. Truck Central has been providing accessories and protection for your favorite vehicles. Whether it is spraying bed liners, undercoating, custom leather interiors, heated seats, or tonneau covers, there's endless ways to not only protect your favorite car or truck, but to give it that stylish custom edition. Located off Plymouth Road just east of Levan in Livonia and open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Truck Central is your trusted team to handle all of your custom car or truck needs. Need a quote before you take your car in? Head over to our website at truckcentralmi.com and click on Request a Quote. Fill out the form and we will get back to you with all the information you need. You can call us at 734-237-1797. Once again, that's 734-237-1797. We have over 90 years of combined experience. We are proud to service our communities, and we are honored to support the Livonia Churchill Chargers. Support local, such as we do. Let's turn the vehicle you have into the one you can't live without. Only at Truck Central in Livonia. Welcome back to the Churchill Chargers Radio Network. We are joined each and every week by our head coach of the Livonia Churchill Chargers, Alan Feigl. Coach, thank you for spending some time with us as we get ready for our home opener against the Wayne Memorial Zebras. We have to talk about last week's game against the Dearborn Pioneers. This was, in my opinion, one of the most heartbreaking games we've seen in some time. Probably the most difficult one for me to call personally since this network has started. I have so many questions to ask, but let's just start with what was your message to the team following your first loss this season?
Thanks, Eric. We were very pleased with our effort. Tremendously physical, maybe a brand of football we haven't played since way back when we were playing Canton every year, to be honest with you. And honestly, if we play like that the rest of the season, things are going to be okay. But unfortunately, a couple mistakes cost us in the second half, and in a close physical game like that, that's how those things usually go. To the team that the least amount of mistakes in the most important critical times of the game. Our kids were, as you can imagine, it was rough. Kids were disappointed. And again, it goes to show you that this group cares. So yeah, we had to coach them up a little bit on how to handle that and, allow some of that natural human emotion to flow a little bit because I believe that they care. So, and I'll coach kids who care all day of the week. So any day of the week, I should say. But yeah, I told them keep their heads up. We'll be fine. We'll move forward.
The defense surrendered the opening game's touchdown as the Pioneers looked smooth and scored within just minutes of the game. In terms of speaking about the first drive of the game, how did your defense adjust for the rest of the game? Because for the most part, they kept the Pioneers in check.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with scheme or it's just getting caught up to speed. That's a hard offense to replicate during the week. We have several coaches on staff with wing T backgrounds, so it's not a matter of understanding what they're trying to do to us or what's effective and those kind of things. It was more just getting caught up to their speed. It's kind of the name of the game when you're playing those full house T teams. You almost without saying it to your kids, you're gonna spot them 1 to 2 touchdowns, and then it's okay. Second breath, play football. We just caught our second breath much sooner than we normally have. So our kids are in shape. They're tough. And they quickly flushed that first drive, and it was just a football game after that.
I loved how your offense looked following giving up a touchdown. They looked just as good as Dearborn did, respectively. Talk about your offense's ability to kind of reset the game and scoring a touchdown on their opening drive.
Yeah, I mean, that's I wouldn't say there's any extra focus on those kind of things. For us, it's we feel like what gives us the best chance to win is to be a ball control team and intermediate passes and things of those nature. And that's not like, it doesn't take a football savant to come up with that philosophy, but that's what fits our kids. That's how we're built. We executed. Good things happen. But again, being led by Ali, who's tremendously improved. And again, I'm going to say it again, our strength is up front, O-line, D-line. And, that's just how it's going to be for the rest of the year.
Yeah, the offensive line certainly doesn't get enough credit for sure. The way they kept Ali clean for most of that game, he was able to sit back and really read the defense. I want to touch on the second quarter with the big pass plays. In particular, junior wideout John Moore caught 2 big touchdowns. Both were slant routes, and both came at critical moments in the first half to give Churchill the lead 20-13. Did his performance surprise you last week?
No, he's a rising star for us. John's a great kid, a hard worker, doesn't say a word, which kind of fits the MO here at Churchill of just kind of almost like a robot, do your job, clock in and clock out when your work's done. He's a player. He's only going to get better. He's smooth. He's probably one of our only true, I would say, tall receivers, deep threat receiver, but tremendous ball skills. So, it's only going to get better for him too.
And to piggyback off my last question, so the Chargers scored 20 points in the first half and didn't score any points in the second half or overtime. Was there an adjustment that Dearborn made that caused offensive efficiency issues? Because there were multiple times, and it burned Churchill in the end, where there was 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, and in the first half, Churchill was converting them. In the second half, we saw a few conversions, but ultimately, it caught up with them.
Anytime you play full house teams like that, you're going to have limited possessions. Usually we feel you're going to get 1 to 2 possessions per quarter. So you're talking about 2 to 4 possessions per half. So you're talking 4 to 8 possessions per game. There's many teams that'll have 4 possessions, 5 possessions just in the first quarter, let alone an entire game. So my point is, we can't turn the ball over. We come out, kick return, we're up a score that's, again, it's going the exact way we played it, okay? And unfortunately, things happen. It's a sport. We fumble on the kick return, and they get the ball right back, and they go down and score, tie it up. They take all the momentum back, and then we go right back out and we throw a pick. So we didn't have the ball a lot. So it's really, I'm not going to attribute it to missed assignments, or I just attribute it to they had the ball more than us, and they did a better job.
And to piggyback off my last question, is there an emphasis this week on trying to, quote, stay on schedule offensively? As mentioned, there was multiple third and longs, and Churchill was efficient, but at the end it kind of caught up to them. Is there kind of an emphasis or a game plan modification to prevent those third and longs?
Yeah, be better on first down. And I don't know how else to say that. We cannot have bad snaps. We can't have holding calls. We had 2 or 3 of those in the perimeter, and again, now to defend a couple of our guys that had the holding calls, I realized the run there was not meant, and sometimes fans don't see that stuff. They just want to get on the guy that's holding. But unfortunately, the ball carrier went in an area where he's not supposed to go, and because it's natural, we're blocking someone that direction. It's just not good. It's not good. No, it's just focusing on the little things and being more disciplined.
Any players of the week that you wanted to mention based on last week's performance?
Yeah, we had our offensive player of the week from last week was Ali Talib. Defensive player of the week was Peyton Gout for a second week in a row. Special teams player of the week was Amarius Hewlett. Our practice players of the week, Ezra Volk and Kaim Reynolds. And our big hit was Isaac Groth for probably 3 or 4 pancakes and 3 or 4 very, very physical plays on defense.
And as we put a bow on looking back at Dearborn, I just want to say that was one heck of a game for me to call. I had a ton of fun. I honestly believe if these teams played 10 times, we're probably looking at a 5-5 split. It's just unfortunate that it's not baseball and it's not a sport that we play 10 times. We play once, and Dearborn unfortunately just made a few more plays than we did. And it was a lot of fun, though a very heartbreaking loss for me last week. If you just joined us, we're speaking with head coach Alan Feigl of the Churchill Chargers. Before we look ahead to tonight's game against Wayne, let's ask a neutral question, because you haven't mentioned it yet in this interview. Can we get a Sage Adams injury update? Are we going to see him tonight?
No, he was just cleared a couple of days ago, and it's going to take him. It was pushed back a few days. I don't want to say there was a setback, because there wasn't. It was more of just, again, making sure with the surgeons that he was good to start football activities. We're still a little ways out with him, probably still 2 more weeks.
Okay, with that said, let's turn our attention tonight to the Wayne Memorial Zebras. It's our home opener here tonight for Churchill. Week 3 took 2 full weeks of football, I guess a third week, for us to finally get our home opener. It's finally here. Have they changed anything on either side of the ball that has caught your attention?
Yeah, they're definitely better coached. They have a new coaching staff. Coach Petway, pretty good coach, coming over from River Rouge, where, I'll just say it, he was, I think, in my opinion, unfairly run out of town. There's a part of me that kind of roots for him, obviously not this week or tonight, but part of me roots for that gentleman, and I wish him luck. And he seems to be a program guy, a homegrown guy who's going to do it the right way. And, I always like those kind of guys. But in terms of the scheme, no, they get lined up, nothing fancy, but they're going to get lined up and play. And I really think that's how you turn programs around, is this is what we're doing. And whether it's good enough, we'll see. But this is what we're doing. I've got respect for coaches that do that. So their kids get lined up. They play hard. They run around. We'll see.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Coach. I was just going to mention that there are a handful of coaches coming from River Rouge over to Wayne Memorial. With this said, do you expect to see something different tonight? Maybe a trick play or something that you don't see on film for the Wayne Memorial Zebras?
Yeah, that's why it's so important to understand your keys and understand, especially defensively, the discipline of alignment, assignment, football, because you could see gadget plays any week, really. But yeah, we expect every week for a wrinkle, right? A new wrinkle, whether it be offensively, defensively, special teams wise, whether it's a sneak onside. They kind of did one, I think, versus Romulus week 1. I don't know if that was planned or it was just accidental, but it happened. You can only plan for so much, right? And I am a leave no stone unturned kind of guy, but at some point the juice isn't worth the squeeze, and you just got to be disciplined on defense.
And last thing for me, Coach, and this isn't necessarily specific to Wayne Memorial, but it's our home opener, and it's already week 3. how much easier is it preparing for a game at home as opposed to having to plan around a bus trip among other possible inconveniences when preparing to take on a team come game day?
They offer their own challenges. Home games, from a coach's perspective, there's more to, you got to worry about crowd and distractions of your band and the cheerleaders and the pom-pom team. And I don't know, when I played, and even really a little bit as a coach, I actually prefer road games, but there is something to be said about being in your own locker room. It is not easy opening up the first 2 weeks on the road. If you did quick math, and I'm not going to even attempt to, but it's been a long time since our kids played at Charger Stadium. You got to go back to last year, was it week 8? Week 7 or week 8 of last year. So yeah, it's been quite a while. So yeah, different challenges. I think as a player, when I played, especially in college, boy, did I hate the late games. Waiting around was a killer. So there's a little bit more of that when you're the home team, but it is what it is. Okay, you're playing the greatest sport on earth, and you'll wait for however long it takes.
Yes, it was week 8 was the last home game against Dearborn where we lost 40-9. Coach, thank you so much for your time tonight. Good luck tonight against the Wayne Memorial Zebras.
Thanks, Eric.
That was Churchill Chargers head coach Alan Feigl, who plans on defending home turf tonight for our home opener of the 2025 season. Coming up next, we'll break down one of the most exciting games I had the pleasure to call since the radio network started. And we'll also get to hear the Churchill Chargers marching band for the first time this season, which, with all due respect to all the other marching bands around the KLAA, ours always seem to sound a little bit better and a little bit louder. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football. Old World Style almonds have been a tasty choice right in your own community. Proudly produced just down the road from where the Chargers play at Schoolcraft in Newburgh, Old World Style almonds has a delicious tradition that has stood the test of time. We have stayed true to our roots dating back to 1984, using only fresh and standout techniques to separate ourselves from the competition. Whether you're looking for something sweet, salted, cinnamon candied, CBD infused, or even sugar-free, we have the finest almonds, cashews, peanuts, and pecans. We are proud to support the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network because we believe in hard work, tradition, and of course, football always goes great with a cone of freshly roasted almonds. For those who attend the Chargers home games, come check out our food truck just parked outside the concession stands. Come by at Churchill's next home game and taste what everyone's talking about. To order from us directly, please visit our website at oldworldnuts.com. Simply click on the shop tab and order whatever catches your eye. You can't go wrong no matter what you choose. That's oldworldnuts.com, the perfect nut for any occasion. Fall is here, and your local donut shop is serving up some of the most delicious donuts in town. Of course, we're talking about the Looney Baker, which is located on the northwest corner right off the highway on Farmington Road and I-96. Looney Baker has the variety that any and every donut fan loves. Now that we have those crisp mornings, the Looney Baker serves hot chocolate and coffee to get your day started. The Looney Baker has been a proud staple of the Livonia community for over 30 years. We are open Tuesday through Friday starting at 5 a.m. through 10 p.m., as well as Saturday and Sunday from 5 a.m. through 2 p.m. We enjoy serving our community and look forward to serving you. We are proud supporters of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network because just like the Chargers, we are local, unique, and proud to call Livonia home. Come visit us or stay in your car and head toward the drive-thru at 13931 Farmington Road, Livonia, Michigan. Once again, that's 13931 Farmington Road. For the best coffee and donuts around, there is only one Looney Baker. We hope Chargers Nation has a great transition to the fall season. Go Chargers! We in the greater Detroit area take great pride in our cars. We want to ensure that they are taken care of with the kind of care that will prolong the life of our beloved vehicles. Well, our friends over at Quick Stop Oil Change in Redford Township on the south side of Plymouth Road and east of Inkster can provide all of the tender loving care your car needs. With over 270 hours of training and the ability for you to stay in your car for most repairs, these professionals are who you need to trust to service your car. Just as their name states, they provide very quick oil changes. They also provide top-notch other services including radiator flush, transmission flush, fuel injection cleaning, air filters, cabin filters, and so much more. Proudly serving the community for over 30 years, Quick Stop Oil Change has been a staple in car care. They are open 7 days a week, so there's never an inconvenient moment for your car should it need service. Quick Stop Oil Change are proud sponsors of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network, and they want to show you why. Their address is 26385 Plymouth Road in Redford Township, 48239. It's Quick Stop Oil Change.
Chargers Radio Network. It's time now for your last week look back. Last week was an instant classic between the Chargers and the Pioneers in Dearborn. Both teams traded big plays all throughout the game. Let's get it started with the opening possession of the game, where the Pioneers wasted no time in jumping out to an early lead in this one.
Solkowski hands off to Julian Harris up the middle, breaks it. Fake to Harris. It was an off tackle to their runner back, number 7, Badawi, and he scores a touchdown off the right side. He hit the pylon and punched into the end zone for a Pioneer touchdown, 6-0 with 8:37 left to go in the first quarter.
Once the Chargers offense received the football, they too wouldn't waste too much time in scoring a touchdown. The Chargers set up with Braylon Hall to Talib's left. A couple receivers close. Weidman goes in motion. It's a handoff to him, running jet sweep left, breaks a tackle, and falls into the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Delvin Weidman on the jet sweep. Well blocked to the outside, and he found daylight, and the Chargers have tied it on their first series of the game. In the second quarter, quarterback Ali Talib for the Chargers would find junior wideout John Moore on a slant route that not only saved the third down and 15, but scored a touchdown off of it. It's a tough spot for the Chargers. Following on a 1st and 10 from the 15, a terrible snap that got away from the quarterback, and they're trying to pick up the pieces. Weidman goes in motion. Looks, throws over the middle. Completed! Touchdown! Runs a slant and was wide open! And the Chargers take the lead here in Dearborn! What a play to salvage the drive! The Dearborn Pioneers in their run-heavy offense would score their second touchdown of the night shortly thereafter. Solkowski under center with his two running backs and fullback behind him. It's a handoff to number 7 running off. He breaks a tackle and he walks into the end zone for a Pioneer touchdown. Late in the second quarter, Talib chucked the ball deep down the field and found wide receiver Carter Brown for a massive pickup to help set up the offense deep within Pioneer territory. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Talib in the gun, leans in, takes the snap. Pioneers blitz. He rolls right, breaks a sack, throws deep down the middle, and it's completed! Number 7, Carter Brown! Massive play for the Chargers! Looks like 45 yards to the Dearborn 10! First and goal for the Chargers. Minute 20 and ticking for Churchill. On another 3rd down and long, Talib found Moore yet again for another go-ahead touchdown late in the first half. Couple receivers on the left side for the Chargers. Talib in the gun, takes a snap. It's play action, looks right, throws right to John Moore. It's caught for another touchdown! Another slant, John Moore! And Talib found him again! And for the second time in the first half, the Chargers take a lead off of it. 18-13 with 44 seconds left. The Chargers would also score their first 2-point conversion of the season to help extend their first half lead. Have a listen. Ali Talib stays on the field for this team's 2-point play. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, to try to extend this lead to 7 points. It's a rollout to the right. Talib looks, throws wide open, Delvin Weidman, and the 2 points are good! And it's 20-13 with 44.8 left in the first half. In the second half, with a 7-point lead, the Chargers received the football to begin the second half. Unfortunately, a turnover would quickly end that. So here comes this offense. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. The Chargers are also, once again, heading north to south on your pretend radio dial, right to left. Weidman goes in motion. Talib takes a snap. It's a handoff to Braylon Hall. Tries to find something, isn't going to get much. He appears to have lost the football, and I think the Pioneers have recovered it. And they did. First carry of the second half. We have a Chargers fumble, and we have an injured Braylon Hall. Dearborn would then tie the game off the early second half takeaway. Sokowski under center, takes the snap, it's a pass, bounces around, rolls left, he's going to take it off again, and he calls his own number in for a touchdown. The Pioneers have just punched it in. It was almost an exact replica of the play we just saw, minus the holding call, and the Pioneers are 1 point away from a tie here in the third quarter. Later in the third quarter, the Chargers offense was driving down the field inside enemy territory, where Ali Talib would unfortunately throw an interception. It would be the team's second turnover in the second half. Lyman goes in motion on a compressed set. It's a rollout right for Talib. Looks and surveys his options. Still looking. Throws near the sideline. Intercepted by the Pioneers. Number 3 has it. We have flags on the field who came after the interception. Tackled by number 72 of the Chargers, Max Schwessing. And then another late flag comes in. I think that's 3 now. All occurring after the interception. Talib tried to thread the needle on the sideline. Mohamed Salha picked it off. It appears as though this interception is probably going to count. The defense kept the Pioneers at bay for really most of the game all throughout, especially in the second half, only allowing 1 touchdown, which was gifted via a fumble, which we aired for you just a few minutes ago, and it took them a very short field for the Pioneers to punch it in. Late in the fourth quarter, the offense, meanwhile, made their way down to the Pioneers side of the field to set up a 35-yard go-ahead kick with about 1:10 left to go in the game. So on a 4th and 2, Churchill's going to line up for a game-leading field goal to make it a 23-20 game. He's going to be kicking from the 15-yard line, from 35 yards out. Michael Rezda's kick is up, and it's just wide right. He missed it. He pulled it right. He was kicking far left, and he pulled it right, and it's going to remain 20-20. Following the miss, we headed for overtime for the first time ever since the Churchill Chargers radio network began. The Chargers lost the toss and opened up on offense, first and goal from the 10-yard line of the Pioneers. After a 3rd and goal in which the Chargers coaching staff, myself, and the film would reveal that the Chargers did in fact score a touchdown on that play, but the officials felt otherwise, it was 4th and goal. The Pioneers sold out for the run, and it made the difference on that critical fourth down, and it made a difference on that critical 4th down with about 1.5 yards to go. So here we go. Following the Churchill timeout, 4th and goal from about half a yard out. Talib comes back in at quarterback. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Braylon Hall to his right. Wyman goes in motion. Snap. Handoff to Braylon Hall, and he's not going to get there, I don't think. He didn't get it.
No good on the attempt.
The Pioneers have stuffed the Chargers. They sold out for the run, and they were rewarded with a 4th and goal stop. And now the Pioneers have a 1st and goal to go to win the game. With that goal line stop, the Pioneers had to take the ball from the 10-yard line of the Churchill Chargers, 1st and goal. They made their way down to the 2-yard line, and on 3rd and goal, the Pioneers walked off the Chargers in this one. Churchill needs to get a stop or a pushback. Need to force a few yards of a loss to make things uncomfortable. Zokowski pitches it out to number 12. He bounces to the outside. He has the corner, and it's a touchdown. And the Pioneers have stolen this game from the Chargers. They win this thing in overtime, 26-20, and they go to 2-0 on the season. And the Churchill Chargers fall 1-1 in what was a very emotional and physical football game. The Chargers lost their first game of the year in heartbreaking fashion. Coming up next is a favorable matchup against the Wayne Memorial Zebras, which comes at a perfect time to get the bad taste out of their mouths in front of a home crowd for their home opener. Coming up next, we'll have our proud marching band take the field as they will display their performance for the first time this season. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football.
Preferred Dental Group is a dental office that is proud to support our young athletes. Preferred Dental has a staff of highly educated and highly recommended doctors ready to serve you. Trusted by the Detroit Red Wings and the Detroit Lions, Preferred Dental is the premier option for your dental hygiene. Open 6 days a week, they can accommodate any busy schedule. They take the time it takes for you to understand any changes observed when it comes to the health of your gums and teeth. Just a few of the practices they specialize include crowns and bridge work, fillings, braces, Invisalign, teeth whitening, and so much more. You can find Preferred Dental located on the northeast side of the intersection of Ann Arbor Road and Ann Arbor Trail, right on the corner. To schedule an appointment and get started with state-of-the-art care, you can call Preferred Dental at 734-591-3636. Once again, that phone number is 734-591-3636. Or you can visit their website at preferreddentalgroup.com. That's preferreddentalgroup.com. Trusted by the pros and the official mouth guards of our young Chargers.
Hello, Chargers fans. I am joined by the owner of Raffaele's Pizza, Mike. Mike, thank you for being a proud sponsor of the Chargers Radio Network.
Thank you for having me here, Eric.
Let's talk about difference makers, Mike. What makes Raffaele's Pizza a difference maker?
Well, Eric, our dough is freshly made every week. We let it rise to a certain point, and we use a 2-blend cheese with our unique sauce, prepared the same way how they do it in Italy.
I consider myself to be a pizza aficionado, and I have to agree. This is hands down the best pizza I have ever had. Your attention to detail from start to finish when it comes to preparing your pizzas is simply unmatched. Everyone knows that it takes more than one player on a team to be successful. What else does Raffaele's Pizza make?
Eric, we have our specialty pizzas that are unique to Raffaele's Pizza, and we have breadsticks, traditional, cheese bread, salads, wings.
What are your hours and location, Mike?
We're open Thursday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're located at 26417 Plymouth Road, Redford Township. You can give us a call at 313-952-2002. We are on Slice 2 if you want to order online.
Thank you very much for your support, Mike.
Thank you, Eric. Go Chargers.
Where do you go for top-notch care for your child's braces? The Big Smile, of course. The Big Smile has been providing amazing smiles for almost 65 years. Whether your child is still in grade school, growing up too quickly in middle school, or working toward those senior photos that will be remembered for a lifetime, the Big Smile wants to be there every step of the way to ensure your child's smile is as amazing as they are. Located on 7 Mile and just west of Farmington, right next to the Livonia Italian Bakery, the Big Smile is never far away from you and your family. Whether your child needs metal braces, or clear aligners, the Big Smile wants to earn your trust in your child's dental care. They have state-of-the-art technology when it comes to capturing every angle of the inside of your mouth with the help of 3D computerized imaging. X-rays can be helpful, but can sometimes miss specific details when it comes to fully understanding what is going on behind the smile. The Big Smile is always looking for ways to give their patients the best experience possible. Call the Big Smile today at 248-471-1555 for your free consultation. 248-471-1555.
Welcome back to the Churchill Chargers Radio Network. We're here live from Larry Joyner Field. And the band is currently on the field playing the pregame show. I'll turn the mic over to them and let them carry it the rest of the way. We'll meet back with you when the Churchill Chargers marching band has finished. Enjoy.
I already know.
Our first song is by rising girl pop star Chapel Roan. Here is her 2023 hit, Hot to Go. We hope this next song will have you singing along. Released in 2004 by The Killers, here is Mr. Brightside. Originally written by Tom Cochran and made famous by Rascal Flatts and Disney Pixar's Cars, ka-chow! Here is Life is a Highway. Charger fans and guests, please stand if you are able, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the south end zone as we honor our nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. conclude with another round of the victor.
And that was the Churchill Chargers marching band that was playing just as we came out of our last commercial break. So we had to turn it over to them, of course. Churchill has just run onto the field. Home crowd gives them the standing ovation. Beautiful night here in Larry Joyner Field. Week 3, Churchill's home opener. Features a home crowd that hasn't been able to cheer for a Chargers home game in quite some time. Feels good to be back at home. Both these teams come into this game 1-1 with an opportunity to improve that record to 2-1 before tonight has come to an end. Let's get to the jerseys while we have this moment. Wayne Memorial comes in as the road team. They are sporting all white. White shirt, white pants, and the winged helmet that looks ever so familiar to those who play in Ann Arbor on Saturdays. As for the Chargers, for their home opener, they're coming in wearing a red jersey, black numbering, black pants, and black helmets. Churchill's captains for the night were Ali Talib, number 10, Ethan Mazikian, number 2, Isaac Groth, number 75, and Emmanuel Cruz Santiago at number 65. Churchill had lost the toss, and they will receive to start the football game here tonight.
Looks like the Zebras are set to kick off.
Hardly a cloud in the sky. Absolute beauty. It is by far, too, temperature-wise, the warmest game day we've had so far. Checking in at about 75 degrees. It's about 10 degrees warmer than it was in week 1 and week 2. And for those who were wondering, the tabletop fan has made a return, and it is currently running up here in the press box.
Set to kick off for Wayne with 32, Caden Schock.
So for the Memorials, number 32, Caden Schock set to kick this thing away as we begin week 3. Braylon Hall and Delvin Weidman, as they have done so far through 2 weeks of football, are set back to return this one. It's week 3. It's the home opener. Welcome to week 3 of the MHSAA regular season, everybody. Short kick, returned by one of the up men, returned at the 30-yard line. Carries it forward to the 41-yard line. It was Jackson Louder, the backup tailback. And the Chargers will set up with great field position about 9 yards away from midfield. This is an opportunity for this team to get the bad taste out of their mouth. Last week against Dearborn, they fell in overtime. Didn't record a single second half point or overtime point. Turned it over twice in the second half as well. And it gave the Chargers and Charger staff a lot of time to think about how they want to attack week 3 and get the bad taste out of their mouths. Talib sets up in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. And we have early whistles just as Talib received the football. And it looks like it's going to be an offensive penalty to start this game.
He called something on White. 21 White did something, I think. It might be
the officials are discussing.
Looks like we have an equipment issue, perhaps, with a Wayne player.
Looks like they called an equipment issue on Wayne Memorial pre-snap.
So I don't know if that's actually a penalty or a warning, like a sideline warning.
I mean, he didn't come off the field, so.
It appears as though that's going to be a warning, and they're not going to move the football either direction.
So that's basically like a sideline warning, if you will. It's not a penalty. The ball will not move. It's 1st and 10 Chargers.
So we'll try this again. 1st and 10. Churchill in the same formation. Talib takes a snap. It's a handoff to Braylon Hall, and a quick hit in the backfield by number 52 of the Wayne Memorial Zebras. Daniel Harris gets back there. Loss of about 2 on the play, seemingly unblocked. Will set up 2nd and 12 for the Chargers. And as mentioned last week, Ali Talib threw 2 touchdown passes, 1 interception.
And Delvin Weidman added a rushing touchdown score all in the first half last week against the Pioneers. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. The lone receiver is John Moore, who caught 2 touchdowns last week. Talib in the pocket, looks, throws, dump off to Braylon Hall in the backfield. Breaks a tackle and is tackled by a host of Zebras. Pickup of maybe 2, maybe a yard and a half on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. And a 3rd down and long already for this offense, which I had brought up to Coach Feigl about a half hour ago, but asking him about how he wants to stay on schedule and prevent these 3rd and longs, which Churchill in the first half, again, played with fire and got away with it, but ultimately in the second half it did them in at times. And here we are staring at 3rd and long, first series of the game.
So they are using the play clocks, I see.
The offense breaks the huddle with 2 receivers on each side of the offensive lineman spread out wide. Talib takes a snap. Wayne blitzes. He steps up. Tries to make something happen with his feet. He's going to get hit. He's going to go down. Sacked in the backfield. Wayne brings him down by number, looks like 7, Kenneth Starkley of the Zebras. And it's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. 4th and 14, and the Chargers are going 3 and out to start this game.
Here's our punter. Peyton Gow. That counts as negative watch, by the way.
So Peyton Gout, the punter, ready to boot this one away. Number 1, Antoine Housey, standing at his own 31-yard line. A very high snap. He corrals it, punts the ball away. A beauty. Bouncing at the Zebra 30, taking a slight Charger bounce to the 27-yard line. And that's about where it's going to be for Wayne's first possession of the night.
And that's where the Zebras will take over 1st and 10.
So defensively last week for the Chargers, they did a pretty nice job against the Pioneers in that full house T offense. A lot of trickery. They gave up a couple of short field possession touchdowns, but that's going to happen. By and large, they kept the Chargers as a whole in this game. So the Zebras come out with a couple receivers, and then they swap the formation. Looks like they just flipped it. They have a lone receiver on the left side. Take the snap. It's number 9 for the Zebras. He carries it out left. Tries to find some tough yardage. He's not going to get a lot. Gain of maybe 3 on the play. It was number 9, Kenneth Finley, on the quarterback keeper. Trying to take a quarterback stretch left. Didn't have a whole lot there. The Zebras are moving from left to right on your pretend radio dial, so they are heading to the south end zone in this first quarter.
About 7 for the Zebras.
So the Zebras line up in this compressed formation, which looks like it has a couple of fullbacks in the backfield kind of set to the right tackle. Finley takes another quarterback keeper, running right this time, trying to find some yardage. He's not getting anywhere. Tackled by number 72, Max Schwessing, near the line of scrimmage. Looks like, well, check that. Looks like it was a pickup of maybe 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 at the Zebra 33-yard line. They have to push this out past the Wayne 37 to earn a 1st down. This crowd gets loud, chanting on the defense to get a 3 and out themselves, as Finley gets to the play call and tells his 10 other teammates what it is.
We've got 5 seconds to run this play. There's no way to get it off.
They come out in pretty much the same formation they ran a play ago, and we have whistles and we have a delay of game for the Wayne Memorial Zebras. We'll bring it back 5 yards.
Delay of game against Wayne. They'll back it up 5 yards.
And bring it to the Wayne 28-yard line, rather. It'll be 3rd down and 8 now for the Zebras. So Wayne reloads. It's an end-around fake to number 2, running left side. Gets the corner and has plenty of running room past the 1st down marker. Brought down out of bounds by Delvin Weidman to the Wayne 45-yard line.
He's run out of bounds.
It was a fake running right. They handed off to number 2, Keyshawn Evans, running left. He caught the corner and made up the delay of game penalty yardage and earned himself a first down, the game's first of the night. So Finley in the gun. Takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Runs hard through the offense and defensive lines. Earns himself about 9 on the carry. It'll be second down and short for Wayne. That time they tried to run like a fake end around to number 2 again, and they tried to fake it to the running back, and then Finley just ran up the middle, and the offensive line pushed the defensive line around enough to create running room. He picked up solid yardage on first down. It's another inside Churchill territory at Churchill's 46-yard line. Wayne seems to be in this particular formation that they're not leaving. Now it's a direct snap to Finley. And it looks like he picked up just enough for a first down, and he did, to the Charger 45. He needed 1. He earned himself about 2 on the play. And now with 2 first downs under their belt, the Zebras are driving. But the Zebras seem to be in this one formation where they have one receiver close to the right tackle. They've got like an up back offset to the right tackle. And a tight end as well. It's like a compressed, heavy shotgun formation. And they stay in it. Finley leans in, hands off to his running back, going right, breaks a tackle with a flag down, tackled by number 52 of the Chargers, Peyton Gout. We might have holding, as that was a stretch run, and those stretch runs can often draw penalties, and that's exactly what it was. So it'll be a first down and 20 now on the Wayne side of the field at their own 45-yard line.
Or 10 yards from wherever he decided to go. It should have been from where that, unless that's not what we intended to throw it. Run it.
So Wayne breaks the huddle.
So that's going to bring it 2nd and 20 for
Same formation as we've seen so far on this first drive. Second down and 20, though. And it's end around to number 2, Evans again, and hitting the backfield this time. Number 22 of the Chargers, Isaac Sneed, came off the edge this time and sealed up the end around by Evans. And a loss of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 23. And could we see the game's first pass between either team on this down? So here we go. Same formation. It's this tight, compressed, conservative formation in the gun. Finley bobbles the snap, has a guy running at his face, breaks the tackle, looks, throws deep down the right side, wide open, but thrown out of bounds, targeting number 1, Antoine Housey. Defending on the play was Dalvin Weidman. He lost Housey down the sidelines, but Finley could not connect with him. And it's going to be 4th down and 23, and we'll see the game's second punt in the first quarter.
I don't think the refs got that down right. That should have been a replay of first down. It's not no skin off our back, but it should have been 1st and 20. Then they ran, got tackled.
Correct.
Second.
Yeah. Well, the officials may have made a mistake there, following the holding call. Braylon Hall set to return the punt, nevertheless, standing on his own 22-yard line. High snap corralled by the punter. A very high, not going to go very far punt. Bounces at the Charger 45 and is touched by the Zebras at the Charger 43-yard line.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers, almost around actually it was about 2 yards away from their first possession that they had to start the game. If you just joined us, we're tied here at 0 at Churchill. Home opener, week 3 of the 2025 season, 4:44 left to go in the first quarter.
And at worst, it goes back to that.
We'll get to some of the games around the KLAA as we'll be updating you throughout the night. We'll get to that later. Chargers set up shop. 1st and goal with 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Talib in the gun. An up back or fullback goes in motion from left to right behind the left and right tackles. It's a handoff to Braylon Hall. Stumbles and couldn't get anything going. He's going to get dropped for a loss of about 4. Number 22 of the Wayne Memorial Zebras, Caleb Pace, making the backfield stop. The Chargers appear to have trouble blocking some of these defensive linemen off the edge. And Wayne is eating up these carries early and often.
It's not actually dead until the ref either blows it dead or you down it and grab it.
Clock starts on the snap.
Out in Belleville, though, Livonia Stevenson's taking on the Belleville Tigers. Both teams are 1-1 on the night. That will change when that's to the Wayne side of the field, 49-yard line. It's a quick flare out to Braylon Hall on the left side. Breaks a tackle with some speed and power, carries it to the, and it'll be 3rd down and about 6 to go.
Chargers are just into Zebra territory.
Negate some of the yardage lost last down. Pioneers, fresh off their overtime victory over the Chargers, are on the road playing the Rockets. Out in John Glenn, the 2-0 Dearborn Pioneers, fresh off their overtime victory over the Chargers, are on the road playing the Rockets in John Glenn. Keep you updated on that. And just kicked off in Franklin, the Patriots are hosting the 0-2 Fordson Tractors. Maybe a surprise 0-2 to start the year. Talib in the snap, in the pocket, looks, throws, quick hitter outside to number 7 from the Wayne 45. And you know as well as I do, I think he's going to be just short within 3. You're going for it. And that's what the Chargers are going to do as well. Our out of territory at 4th and that within 3 feet. You're going Brighton Bulldog. That's what the Chargers are going to do on the road. Well, 2 out of Wildcats. Brighton is coming that we'll be looking at tonight. Victory last week when they took on the Canton Cobras on the road, taking on the and 1.
Looks like the Chargers have called their first time.
So after the Chargers is coming off in a 2, they called their first of 3 timeouts here in the first half. With 3:11 left to go, we're still looking for the games lined up for 4th and 2 of the night.
Yeah, so it's not like basketball where you keep the time. The refs handle all.
Don't forget, fans, with 3:11 left to go, we're still looking for the game's first score of the night.
Yeah, so it's not like basketball where you keep the time. The refs handle all.
Don't forget, fans, check out our YouTube channel, the 4th season.com at catch the banquet of last year's and catch the entire Chargers 3 cast, well, and the entire 2005 as well as 20 season. All games are hosted Churchill Charger by me, Eric Kassar, and I'm getting some help in the press box with Jordan Rome, trying to keep track of stats as the game unfolds, all while filming from the press box with your coaching staff and to capture track of stats. So here we go, 4th and 2, holds all filming from the press. Who wants to find anything coaching staff abreast of, tackled by a host of skill. So here we go. Words back at near the 5th. It's going to be a turnover. Motion tries to find. He's not going to get there. Alvin White tackled by a host of behind Ali Talib, and it was a timed snap where Talib. It's going to be a turn it off right behind him to Weidman. Nothing doing on the right shin behind Ali Talib, and it was a time in the snap where Talib, the Chargers, are and handed off right behind him to Weidman, and there was nothing on the right side of the field. The second time in the Chargers are turned away. 50-yard and so up on the 50-yard line, and it's a handoff up the middle. It's not going to go. It was a back number for a loss.
Evans.
Off up the middle. It's not Charger anywhere play, but it was a tough to their tailback tackle. Evans tackled in for a loss of 1 here in Churchill. I didn't get the number of him on that play, but it was showing their presence in Churchill. Following the 1-yard loss on first down, second down and rollout to the second down and 11. Follow heading 1-yard loss. Hard by a second down and Smoten. And John out to the brings him down, breaks a tackle, still heading on the play, and hit hard by 11. Probably number 9, John Moore, brings him in. Wayne Memorial, no persistent about third down and 11, or rather these carries, either running left or right. We've seen a few. Wayne Memorial is out of what their play calls, but they're persistent about keeping this on the ground for down carries. Most of their play calls here early and often. They're persistent. So Finley in the gun. In the pocket. He had quick pressure coming off the edge. Targeting number 9, Kenneth Finley. That was Davion Wilson. Teams trading. The forced pass falls incomplete. Brings up fourth down and 11. And that'll bring up another Wayne Memorial punt. Both possessions in the first quarter.
Number 8, Davion Wilson.
Caught by Braylon Hall at the 21-yard line.
Braylon Hall signals for the fair catch.
And this will be, takes the snap. It's a much better punt this time around. Fair caught by Braylon Hall at the 21-yard line.
Braylon Hall signals for the fair catch.
And this will be the Chargers' worst starting field position so far of the night. This is going to be their third series. First series was from the 41. Second was from the 43. This one's from the 21. We've got 1:19 left to go in the first quarter on what is a beautiful, clear evening and the warmest game we've had by far. It actually feels like a summer evening this time rather than a fall. Right, one receiver left. Next week's supposed to be even warmer. So Chargers come out with 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Weidman goes in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Ali Talib running right. We got a late flag. It was a no gain on the play. The flag came in very late, just as Talib was getting tackled.
Preliminary indicator.
Yard penalty. Move the ball up to the 35-yard announcement. It's a personal foul. It's a face mask on the Zebras. It's going to bring a 15-yard penalty, move the ball up to the 35-yard line, and bring up 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
So that'll take the ball to the 36-yard line. For the Chargers, it'll be 1st and 10.
So following the penalty, Chargers spread out with 4 receivers on each side of the field. Stop!
An offensive penalty like holding or something like that.
Talib in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks left. Throws left deep down the sideline to John Moore. And John Moore had beaten his defender who was covering him, number 10. Back shoulder to John Moore. Just a little huge gain of connect. John Moore had beaten his defender who was covering him, number 10, Kamari Poole. Would have been a huge gain if connected. It was very offensive coordinator prior to tonight's game. He said he wanted to throw this thing and he wanted to be a chill. Want to showcase. He wanted to throw this thing and he wanted to be aggressive. That was the first so far through 2 games tonight. Want to show a handful of highlights already so far in the 1/3 of the season. Talib in the gun, looks right, throws right to Braylon, and has accumulated a handful of pounds. I think that's going to be a good catch. No official word. Gun looks right, throws right to Braylon. He must have caught that in or out of bounds. I think that's going to be a good catch. That's all you need in the high school game. It looks like it's incomplete. He must have caught that in or out of bounds. Wide receiver slash. I thought he had 1 foot in, which is all you need. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Left sided to John Moore. Wide receiver slash tailback couldn't bring that sideline to Braylon Hall. So the 1st and 10 for the red and black. Talib in the gun. Wayne sideline to Braylon Hall. On feet happens on 3rd down and 10. Finding the open day of the field. Brought down at the 41-yard line. A terrific play by senior quarterback Ali Talib in great vision. Finding the open daylight and carrying it for about a 25-yard carry on the ground. Officially, it'll be like the Wayne 42-yard line. Wayne sent a blitz off the left side. Talib felt it, made the guy miss, stepped up in the pocket, and was able to improvise for a terrific carry on the ground. So 1st and 10 following the awesome play by the senior quarterback inside Wayne territory. Wyman goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Braylon Hall up the middle. Tries to put his foot in the ground, get some gritty yardage. We've got a Wayne Memorial helmet on the field, but it was a pickup of about 3 on the play. He's 2nd down and 7. Number 56's helmet for Wayne came off. Santino Cooks, which means he has to come out for at least 1 snap for an equipment issue. And with a 1-second differential between the play and game clock, I think Churchill will be forced to call a play before this first quarter comes to an end.
Are we running it out or are we running a play? What do you think? Oh, we have to, I think.
So Churchill gets set with 8 seconds and ticking left to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 7. Talib puts Braylon Hall in motion. It's a quick flare out to Hall. No blocking on the outside, and number 16 for Wayne lights up Braylon Hall. After about a loss of 1, it was Messiah Morgan on the play. The perimeter didn't pick up their man, and Braylon Hall is injured as the first quarter comes to an end, and he felt every bit of that hit.
I'm guessing he got the wind knocked out of him.
And the first quarter has come to an end, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll have the update for Braylon Hall, hopefully, coming up after this. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football.
Shook Heating and Cooling, a local company based out of Livonia, Michigan, wants you to be cozy this fall season, warm in the winter season, and cool in the summer season. Shook Heating and Cooling is your one-stop shop for all things HVAC. Their team of experts are incredibly diverse and knowledgeable when it comes to the service for their customers. Whether it's a residential or commercial job, Shook Heating and Cooling covers all aspects of comfort. They can assist with hot water tanks, furnaces, air conditioners, humidifiers, ductwork, new construction HVAC projects, and even offer maintenance contracts that entail proactive inspections on your units, priority service calls, and scheduled timely maintenance visits. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Shook Heating and Cooling is always available when you find yourself in a pinch when the comfort at your house and or your business has a lapse of inconvenience. Check out some of their proud work and projects at shookhvac.com. Give them a call at 734-658-5330. Shook Heating and Cooling is the official HVAC team of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. Go Chargers!
Welcome back to the Larry Joyner Field here at Churchill High School. Braylon Hall, during the commercial break, jumped up to his own feet, ran off the field. I think he just had the wind knocked out of him. So following the quarter expiring, backup running back Jackson Louder is going to take a snap here at tailback. 4th down and 5 for the Chargers inside Wayne territory to start the second quarter. Talib takes the snap. He rolls right. He has to make a decision, though. Throws to the right side. Not going to get there. Incomplete with a late flag down that was thrown at the 40-yard line of Wayne, which is in the backfield. Could be holding. Could be something else. It's going to be a hold against the Wayne Memorial Zebras.
So that big penalty is going to be a fresh set of downs, I do believe. Unless they move it 5 yards and replay 4th and short.
This should result in a first down.
Okay, so no, it's going to be a 1st and 10 following a critical defensive holding call on the Zebras.
So that holding is a 5-yard penalty.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Zebra 33-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 Chargers.
We're still looking for the game's first score of the night. We are tied at 0 on Churchill's home opener. Talib in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Talib takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Jackson Louder, the backup tailback. Makes a man miss, puts his foot in the ground, and is hauled down at the Wayne 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6.
Looks like number 6, Robert gains the 4th on that tackle for the Zebras. 2nd and about 6.
That backward pass was a loss of yards. It should have been 4th and 11.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because the play before that was a rush yard.
And they never moved the down marker to spot it, so then they just kept it where it was.
So Jackson Louder stays in the game. Braylon Hall remains on the sideline. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right for the Chargers. Weidman goes in motion from right to left. It's going to be a handoff to him, and not a lot of blocking help on the left side, particularly the left tackle and guard. And the Wayne Memorial Zebras bring him down for a loss of about 2. Brings up now 3rd down and 9 for Churchill.
3rd and 9.
So my vote is let's not run that play anymore. It's not really. It's 0 for 3. You want to come back in the 4th quarter and up, be my guess, but they seem ready for that play.
Yeah, well, it's because their edges look really ugly.
The Chargers break the huddle. 4 receivers on the field, 2 on each side, spread out wide.
Let's do a crosser.
Talib takes the snap. Wayne blitzes, looks, throws right, incomplete, in out of the hands of Delvin Weidman. Was a little off the spot of Weidman. Had to make kind of an awkward catch attempt, and as a result, the ball falls incomplete. Now staring at 4th and 9 from the Wayne 32-yard line. So now the Chargers are going to go for this. To get the first down, they have to push the ball to the Wayne 21-yard line. Anything short of that, and this drive comes to an end. Chargers have 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left. 4th and 9 here at Churchill. Talib takes the snap, has time, looks over the middle. Some contact made as Delvin Weidman tried to catch the ball. Falls incomplete, and then we had a late flag drop out of the hat of the official that landed on the Charger 11-yard line, or the Wayne 11-yard line. There was some contact prior to the interaction with the football of the receiver and defensive back. And as a result, it's going to be a defensive pass interference. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. And for the 2nd time this drive, a defensive penalty awards the Chargers a fresh set of downs on 4th down. So now that puts the ball at the Wayne 19-yard line inside the red zone for the first time tonight, rather the 16-yard line.
No, stop it. It was incomplete pass. Timeout.
And we have a whistles. It looks like timeout called. Okay, it was not a timeout called. I think there was possibly a clock issue.
Did he just do this though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on me.
10:16 on the clock, please. 10:16. All right, let's try this again on 1st down and 10. Braylon Hall checks back into the game, now in a 2-back set between Louder and Braylon Hall. Braylon Hall goes in motion to the right side. Talib takes a snap, looks left, throws left to John Moore, in and out of the hands. Almost completed, should have been caught, falls incomplete.
It'll be second down and 10. Following targeting the junior wideout who caught 2 huge slants last week against the Pioneers. At one point, stunned the crowd of the Pioneers.
A guy told me a long time ago when I was at Franklin, let any mistakes be our mistake. So I've always known that. If he says to wind it, I'm going to wind it. And he also told me, it's not up to you to decide if we're wrong. If we're wrong,
So the Chargers break the huddle. Second down and 10 from the 16-yard line, trying to score the game's first points. Talib takes a snap, looks, throws over the middle, and underthrown and intercepted by the Wayne Memorial Zebras. Intercepted by number 10, Kamari Poole, targeting Dalvin Weidman. It was underthrown, and Poole undercut the ball and fell into his own end zone for a Zebra touchback. It's going to move the ball 4 yards from where the line of scrimmage was and bring up first and 10 following the Zebra takeaway.
Looks like they are ruling that a touchback. It'll be first and 10 Zebras at the 20.
That's a good idea, Mike. I like that. So at no point did I see any of them make this signal with this touchdown. None of those guys did this.
So Talib with an errant throw. He was open. He just underthrew the pass, unfortunately. So now the Wayne Memorial Zebras have life. And we still remain scoreless here in Churchill. It's a handoff to Evans, running kind of a jet sweep on the right side, and it doesn't go anywhere as it's a loss of about 5 on the play. Number 12, Aaron Cerrone, who I've called his number a few times already tonight, makes the tackle. It'll be second down and 13 officially after a loss of 3.
And about 13 for the Zebras.
Wilson in the gun, leans in. Scoreboard update to share with all of you, and I will share that after this snap on second and 13. Host of Chargers. Looks like 65 time. Brought down by a stop. Brings up third down and now 15. The scoreboard update that I promised you is the Belleville Cruz Santiago with the backfield. Stevenson off to an early lead after the first quarter, 7-3. The scoreboard update that I promised you is the Belleville Stevenson Spartan off to an early lead after the first fits out of that one. So third and 15 now. Teams are 1-1. Wilson and the Belleville Tigers early fits on the. He's going to float it to one of his tight ends who breaks a tackle. Wilson in the gun. 5 men, but not till the Charger 41 yards. He's going to float it to one of his backfield, number 21, Travell Hawkins, down the field, pushed out of bounds. And Wilson's best completion by far. He leaked out of the backfield. Went for about 40 yards and flipped the field. And will give Knight the 30 from the 43-yard line of the about 40 yards. Not what they were hoping for on it. It will give the
we need to beat them how we beat them.
33-yard line of the Chargers. Not what they were hoping for on a third and 15.
So, we need to beat them how we beat them, but that 100% should be a penalty. Like, there's no spiking the ball on that play in any youth football.
Now we have whistles, and we have a timeout for Wayne Memorial, their first of 3 of the first half. Who's hosting Dearborn Fordson second quarter.
For sure.
Surprising 0-2. Who's hosting Dearborn Fordson. We're tied at 0 in the second quarter. Fordson comes into this game, keep that going. Rising 0-2, I believe, last week. Franklin off to a good start at 2-0. Trying to keep that going. So following the big pass play through the air, Wayne has, we're looking for the game's first point territory. We're still tied at 0. If you just joined us, we have 8:05 left to go in the second quarter.
Well, dude, they got athletes at their
And we're looking for the game's first points. We thought we were going to have it last as it was caught in the end zone. Then the interception occurred in which the Zebras took the ball from the Chargers via a touchback. Out running right, picks up some blockers in the end zone. Fights forward for a pickup of about 7 on the play. Takes a snap. It's going to be a rollout running down and 3 coming up. Corner breaks a tackle. Fights forward for a pickup down to the Charger 36-yard line. Second whistles here as we have an injured Zebra.
Timeout. That play is going to bring up 2nd down 3.
We're back. Davion Wilson. And it looks like that is back. Davion Wilson. So the training staffs are looking at the injured Zebra. So the training staffs are looking at the injured Zebra. I'll keep scouring the internet for scoreboard updates, but that's about where we are right now. I have no scoreboard update from John Glenn, who's hosting Dearborn here tonight.
Did you say you had a Franklin score?
0-0. And the draft's able to get Davion Wilson up on his own 2 feet. Crowd gives him a cheer.
That's my guess, because he's going to sit out a play now, so they're probably not going to throw him.
And Wilson slowly heads over to his sidelines to be looked at possibly further.
So watch him right now.
So now number 9, Kenneth Finley, is in the backfield, but it's going to be a direct snap to number 13. No flag. The Zebras running left. Tries to pick up any positive yardage, is unable to do so, and is slammed out of bounds at the Churchill sideline with no flag on the play. It was a direct snap to number 13, King Bryant Murphy, trying to buy their starting quarterback some time. But now the Zebras are looking at 3rd and 5, and it looks like they're going to keep Murphy in quarterback as Finley 0-0 this moment. Look at 36, 57 and ticking left to go in the first half. We're tied here 0-0. The Zebras looking at 3rd and 5 from the Churchill 36. It's another direct snap to Murphy. Tries to find some room. He's able to pick up some modest yards. Pickup of about 4 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1. And with the Zebras, a conservative run style, end of this drive, they've got a couple of options here to try to pick this thing up via the good plays in the backfield. They need to find one here and put an end to this drive that started from the Zebra 20 via the Talib interception. They have moved it down to the Charger 34-yard line. So in the same formation, Murphy's in the gun, leans in, takes the snap, direct handoff to him, tries to fight forward. It appears as though he's going to pick up the first down via forward progress. Whistles finally come in and they motion for a 1st and 10, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Zebras at the Churchill 34-yard line, 33-yard line. And this defense that is hung tough is still hanging tough, but can't get the necessary stops they need to put an end to this drive here.
The first quarter, I stopped the clock once.
Looks like it's going to be under center. It's going to be a quick give to himself. So now number 9, it looks like, is going to be under center. It's going to be a quick give to himself. He's going to run up the middle, pick up a gain of maybe a yard. Line offense. Be second down and 9. Brought down by number 52, Peyton Gout, who does a little bit of everything for the Chargers. And a 5-minute offensive line, and the first quarter has been busy. Number 8, Davion Wilson, who was injured. We're down to 5 minutes left to go. Turns to the field, and he will resume quarterback duties. In the gun, takes a snap. It's a rollout to the right. It's a pop pass to number 3 to his teammate. He has the edge. Pop pass to Joshua Numbers to the 10, the 5 with flags on the field. We have a Wayne Memorial touchdown. It was Finley up quick. I believe both occurred after the pass attempt. But we have 2 flags on the play. Attempt.
I agree.
Whatever the call is, they're bringing the ball back, so it looks like whatever the call is, it looks like there is no touchdown on the play.
I bet it was a block.
It's called and flagged yet.
Here was there a second hold or was there a I bet it was a block in the back. Or maybe it was one on each side.
So we have a penalty on the Zebras, which is declined. We have a hold against the back to the Charger 37, and now we're looking. So that negates the touchdown. We do have a scoreboard update out of Franklin. The Fortson Tractors, who are trying to earn their first win of the year. Update out of Franklin. The Fortson Tractors, who are trying to earn their first win of the year, are up 7-0 over the Franklin Patriots, who are undefeated. Love to go.
I think it stops.
Field at Churchill. Wilson takes a snap. It's a pass. Looks over the middle. Throws incomplete. Number 11 was targeted Shane Broadnax, but there was Chargers all over him. It was almost intercepted. Number. So now it's me 3rd down and 15. You expect that over him again. It was almost this drive. 3rd down and 15, and you expect again to salvage this drive. Stevenson, they're in the second quarter, so that appears to be the same score, just in the second quarter. So the Spartans are hanging tough with Belleville so far. Wilson in the gun. A receiver on each side of the field, and we have whistles just as the snap was about to occur. And Belleville for Wayne, that's their second of 3 first half timeouts. They're left with 1 before halftime.
And ladies and gentlemen, you are going to want to stick around for today's halftime performance. First, we'll have our inductees to the Churchill Athletics Hall of Fame.
Don't forget, fans, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com, at Livonia Churchill Football. You can hear this game on demand whenever you'd like. Free for you. If you ever missed a game, you wanted to hear how it sounded without the spoilers of what the final score may have been, that's your YouTube channel. That's the place to go. I upload every Saturday around 12 o'clock-ish, give or take. And the games are free, whether you're listening live or on the YouTube channel. We appreciate the support in either way. So 3rd down and 15. Ball on the Charger 37-yard line. Wayne trying to pick this up. Wilson leans in, takes the snap. Churchill rushes 4, steps up, throws over the middle, and falls incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
Targeting one of his wideouts. I couldn't get a number in time, but it was a attempted fade route to about the 3-yard line is where the ball ultimately landed on the field. falls incomplete.
Fourth down for the Zebras.
So it's be 4th and 15. And the Zebras intend to go for this, it looks like, which kind of surprises me, given how run-heavy and conservative they have been. So they're not punting. So from the Charger 38-yard line, it's 4th and 15.
Yeah. Yeah, he threw that ball.
Wayne gets set on offense. Chargers are ready. Wilson in the gun. Low snap, but handles it. Takes the ball, looks, throws left to go in the first half.
Chargers take over at the 37.
Could this be the game's first possession? From the 37-yard line with 4:20 left to go in the first half.
Someone had his back arm. I couldn't
Or his
tell.
arm, yeah. Yeah, Gallup definitely got it.
Yeah, someone.
Wayne shows a blitz. They do blitz. Churchill picks it up, throws next to Ali Talib in the gun. Talib leans in. Wayne shows a blitz. They do blitz. Churchill picks it up, throws it deep down the left side, complete to Braylon Hall. Breaks the tackle. Oh, and he almost broke it for almost a touchdown. Combo tackled by the Wayne Memorial Zebras. Brought down at the Wayne 40-yard line. It's a pickup of about 22 yards. Braylon Hall ran like a Wayne territory now. 1st and 10. It was a beautiful pickup. Like a Texas route over the middle of the field. Talib saw it after the offense successfully picked right a Wayne blitz. It was a beautiful pickup for about 22 yards. So now 1st and 10. Talib in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Takes the snap. Wayne blitzes again. Throws hot over the middle. Incomplete. Forced because of the blitz. It was short. Intended for Dalvin Weidman, who was running a curl route.
If he catches that, if this say the
And Talib took a shot, but he's okay.
there's nothing
But it's another hit that this quarterback has taken. And another forced incompletion.
nobody in the
Jackson Lauder in the backfield for this snap. Braylon Hall taking a blow. Now it's Wayne with 1. An out route to Carter Brown. 3rd down and 5 coming up. They split the difference between the first down marker and the line of scrimmage. And it was so the Chargers are in 2-down territory. Who has been good when targeted so far this evening. So the Chargers are in 2-down territory. Now inside Wayne side of the field at the 35-yard. Oh, and he tried to make the adjustment. Almost back. Jackson Lauder comes out. Talib looks left. Wayne blitzes. He heaves it deep down the field to Weidman. Oh, and he tried to make the adjustment. Almost had it in his hands. Falls incomplete. It was a floater by Talib because he had a defender in his face. And Weidman had to make a big high school adjustment. And now we have a late flag. And it looks like ineligible man downfield for the Chargers. I didn't see the flag as the play occurred. It may have come in a little bit late. So now I think it's Wayne's decision if they want to accept the penalty. He'll bring up 3rd down and 10 and replay 3rd down. So we have yet to hear a decision by the head coach. It looks like he's going to accept 4th and 5.
No. So we'll
to go from the Zebra 40-yard. Hear a decision by the head coach. It looks like he's going to accept the penalty. 10 to go from the Zebra 40-yard line. Certainly drive. Zebras have certainly receivers on the field, 2 on each side of the offensive line, spread out wide. Talib in the gun, leans in, takes the snap. Wayne does not blitz this time. Talib, so here we go. Forward to Braylon Hall, and Devin Wyman, he caught it for a touchdown! A strike from Talib! Brooks throws deep over the middle, 40 yards, and we have the game's first touchdown! Touchdown! 6-0 Churchill! 40 yards, and we have the game's first touchdown of the night! 6-0 Churchill!
So the Chargers are going to go for 2. They're coming out in their funky post-touchdown 2-point play where most of the offensive linemen are lined out wide. Now they compress for the point after attempt to make it 7-0. Michael Resda for the point after try, who's been perfect on point after tries so far this season, but 0-1 in field goals. Spot is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. He remains perfect on point PATs. Churchill has their first touchdown of the night and the game's overall first touchdown. 7-0 Churchill with 3:18 left to go in the first half. That last Chargers touchdown and every Chargers touchdown this season is brought to you by Raffaele's Pizza in Redford Township. Place your order Thursday through Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 313-952-2002. It's Raffaele's Pizza. I'm going to make you a pizza you can't refuse.
Our Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
So Michael Reza from the 40-yard line is set to boot this thing away for the first time tonight. Number 1 for the Wayne Memorial Zebras, Antoine Housey. Looks like number 9, Kenneth Finley, out there back to return the kick as well. That was a heck of a pass by Ali Talib, who had time, in part because Wayne didn't blitz. They only sent 4. Churchill picked it up nicely, and Talib found Delvin Weidman on a beautiful post route in stride, in for a touchdown. So Resda with the deep kick. It's going to be returned from the Wayne 19-yard line. Number 4 for the Wayne Memorial Zebras carries it out right. Stiff arms the Charger, carries it to their sideline, and is eventually brought down at the Zebra 31-yard line. It was number 4, Antonio Garrett, on the return. A solid pickup of about 20 yards on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10 Zebras at the 31-yard line.
We're down to 3:09 left. They only have 1 timeout remaining in this half. So number 8, Davion Wilson, in the gun.
Stop the flashing light pole solid red during play.
Wayne's trying to get set up on offense.
Yeah.
Now we have whistles. We're about to run a play here on 1st and 10. Wilson in the gun, claps. It's an end around to Evans, it looks like. Breaks a tackle running left. Tries to get the corner, and a shoestring tackle made by Carter Brown, number 7. Pickup of about 3, though. Be 2nd down and 7 for the Zebras. But that shoestring tackle prevented Evans and the Zebras to pick up a lot more yardage, as there was more ground to make up as well.
You figured it out, huh, Mike?
He said tip block out.
Yeah, so
I said, okay. I said, that's what I thought, but I said, I wanted to blame you.
So 2nd down and 7. Clock ticking at a 2:30 left to go here at Larry Joyner Field. Wilson in the gun. Oh, it's a direct snap to the tailback, Finley. And after a 2 yards and a cloud of dust, he's moved to the Wayne 36-yard line. Be 3rd down and about 4 for Wayne. So with this clock running, it's kind of a pivotal moment here for the Zebras. If they have aspirations on tying this game up, they need to start moving the football, and fast. So here we go, 3rd down and 4. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap, rolls right, pops it over to his tailback teammate, number 3, finds the edge and is brought down after a Wayne Memorial first down. That was Joshua Johnson, who caught another flat route in the backfield, and the Churchill defense didn't have a defender out there, and he was able to squeeze the gap and make the most out of it and picked up about, looks like 10 on the play. He only needed 4. And the Zebras are 1 yard away from the ball being at the midfield, 50-yard line. Minute 10 left to go in ticking. This clock is ticking quickly for them. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap. We have whistles, a stoppage in play. It looks like it's a false start for Wayne. So that will stop the clock, but move the ball back 5 yards. Be first and 15 from the Zebra 44. Wilson in the gun. Takes a snap, it's a pass. Churchill sends some pressure. He throws it deep over the middle of the field to Antoine Housey. An errant pass falls incomplete. Threw it about 4 yards in front of Housey. It'll be second down and 15 with 44.7 left to go in the first half. And don't forget, folks, coming up at halftime, we've got our Churchill band, the pom-pom team, and everything else that Churchill has for their home opener here tonight. We'll carry it for you live. As this is your home for Churchill Chargers football. So now second down and 15. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap, it's another pass. Well blocked, falls incomplete, intended for Antoine Housey. Running right over the middle, but it would have been a small pickup of maybe 4 or 5. And inbounds would have also kept the clock running as the Churchill Chargers were around him. So that wouldn't have helped out the Zebras much. So now it's third and 15 with 41 left to go. And if there was more time left, if you were Churchill, you could maybe have an opportunity to take the ball back and do something with it, but I don't know if there's enough time remaining for that to be a possibility.
And then officials probably looking at the ball and he's like, nope. Delay game.
And we have a delay of game again. It goes against the Zebras because they were unsure of where to line up on the offensive side of the ball.
That's going to get third and
as a result, it's now going to be third and 20, moving it back to the Zebra 39-yard line. So a few miscues and errors by the Wayne Memorial Zebras on both sides of the ball here in the first half, and it's showing. Wilson in the gun on third and very long. Looks deep down the right side and incomplete, well guarded by the Chargers. Looks like John Moore out there.
So John Moore on the coverage. That falls incomplete.
This will be fourth down and 20 with 34.6 left from the Wayne 39. So depending on what kind of a punt we see, maybe Braylon Hall has an opportunity to return one. Churchill will still, with still 2 timeouts left, have options.
Yeah, I'd be going after it. I don't know, man. If you could get a good return here, you got a shot. Run that same play. He didn't punt it very far last time.
So here we go. Here comes the punt. A horrible errant punt that's just going to go up in the air, bounce at the 50, and take a neutral bounce at the 47-yard line of the Chargers. So with 24.6 left, I mean, you could throw a deep pass here and see what it nets you.
44 seconds left.
You have 2 timeouts remaining. There could be an opportunity here. We already saw a deep strike to Delvin Weidman 40 yards out, hit him right on the numbers in for a touchdown. Why couldn't they do that again and feel really good about the halftime score?
I'd run this first one. I'd run the first one, call it timeout. they're going to have everyone back.
I think you call something good. Let's see.
I think they're going to have everyone back. I trust Braylon.
So Churchill with 4 receivers, 3 of them left,
Right, they've only got 3 left.
1 right.
Really throwing it.
Taleb has time.
No, he's right.
Looks right, heaves it down the field, hit as he threw, completed to Carter Brown, down to the Wayne 21-yard line and steps out of bounds. A big pickup for Churchill, and it also stops the clock. They still have 2 timeouts left, and with 18 seconds left, but Ali Taleb is visibly shaken up following the off-platform throw. He's going to grind this one out. It's brought that ball to the Wayne 24-yard line. And with 8 seconds left on the play clock, they got to get lined up quickly here. Chargers with 4 receivers on the field. 2, 1, they get the snap off. Wayne blitzes. Ollie's going to get hit. He's going down. Brought back to the Wayne 28-yard line. They get to the quarterback, Ali Taleb. And Churchill calls a quick timeout with 12.3 left to go and have 1 timeout remaining. It's a smart play call for Wayne, sending pressure, and they get to the quarterback this time.
And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of halftime, we will have our Churchill Athletic Hall of Fame ceremony. After that, we're going to see performances by the Youth Pond, as well as our Charger Pond team.
So 2nd and 15 now. 12 seconds left, 1 timeout remaining for Churchill. If they can pick up about half the distance to go for the end zone, that gives you 1 quick medium shot for a touchdown, or you could try a Michael Resda field goal.
That was unfortunate. He needed to throw that.
3 receivers on the left, 1 right. Wayne looks like they're going to send pressure, and they do. Taleb is going to get hit. He's going down for a 2nd consecutive time. The offensive line just can't pick it up, and the Chargers let the clock run down to 0. So at halftime here at Larry Joyner Field, week 3, is Churchill 7, Wayne 0. We'll take a quick break. Coming up next is the halftime festivities here at Churchill. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football.
Do you want to keep more money in your pocket? It's easy with Michigan Educational Credit Union. For more than 80 years, MECU has helped their members save money with exceptional savings, loan rates, and lower fees. MECU isn't just for teachers anymore. They now proudly service the community, with 6 branches in the Metro Detroit area, including their Livonia branch, which is located in front of the Westbourne Market on Middlebelt Road, just south of 5 Mile. And with MECU's convenient digital banking service, you'll always be close to your accounts. And MECU membership is open to anyone who lives, works, or worships in Wayne, Washtenaw, Oakland, Macomb, Livingston, and Jackson counties. To learn more about MECU and join online today, go to mishedcu.org. That's MICHEDCU.org. Michigan Educational Credit Union is the official credit union of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Hemlock Insurance Group, located in Plymouth, Michigan, has been providing families and businesses owners peace of mind. Specializing in home, auto, and commercial insurance, Hemlock Insurance understands the importance in making sure their clients understand their policy and what they are paying, as well as what they are receiving when it comes to protecting what matters most, their properties. Our mission is to help prepare you for what's coming well before that worst day happens. Whether that's offering proactive education to enable better decision-making, consultative conversations to mitigate rising premiums, providing access to coverage options, or navigating other exposures. We have the knowledge and insights to help manage your risk. We work and play in the communities you live in. That's why we're proud supporters of the Livonia Churchill Chargers and the Churchill Chargers radio network. You can visit our website at hemlockins.com. That's HEMLOCKINS.com. You can always reach us by phone at 734
734-463-3500. 734-463-3500. Hemlock Insurance Group. Welcome back to the Churchill Chargers Radio Network. We've reached halftime here at Larry Joyner Field. Churchill Chargers home opener here tonight, and the Wayne Memorial Zebras are battling the Chargers tough. Churchill leads 7-0. They're currently doing the Ring of Honor here at Churchill, where they honor brand new inductees into the Hall of Fame for Churchill. I will go ahead and turn the microphone over to them, as well as the rest of the festivities. Enjoy the halftime show here from Larry Joyner Field.
Please join me in congratulating Lauren Krupski as former CHS Hall of Fame volleyball coach Mark Lemieux welcomes her to the Churchill Hall of Fame. A stranger to no one on the Churchill side of the field. For over 30 years, superfan Joey Lunn has provided unwavering and unconditional support to all of Churchill High School. Joey is often the first person you see at a game and generally the last one to leave the bleachers at its conclusion. Regardless of the sporting event, Joey's enthusiasm and optimism is on display for all to see and hear. Joey is a proud member of the 1991 gold medal winning Special Olympics soccer team, a proud Churchill graduate, and an ambassador for all that is right in high school athletics. Former CHS Hall of Fame Athletic Director Mark Haig said this about Joey. Joey Lunn is the definition of Livonia Churchill athletic loyalty. His attendance and mere presence at Churchill athletic events, either home or away, is always worth several points for the Chargers. He excites the crowd, motivates the students, and is always in a positive and spirited mood. He has been a cherished and ardent supporter of both boys and girls athletics for decades, and our athletic program would not be the same without him. He is Churchill's #1 fan for a reason, and there is no close second. Through the wins and the losses, Joey is always there with a kind word and a smile to assist the Charger faithful. Thank you for everything, Lunn. Charger Nation loves you dearly, and is perhaps for the bottom of our Joey. He doesn't have a trophy, but he's earned his place in. Not for Wilder Russ, perhaps for who he's been. Joey doesn't wear join me in congratulating Joey Lunn as former trophy, but he's earned his place in Hall of Fame. Not what for him, but for who he's been famous. Join me in congratulating Joey Lunn as CHS Hall of Fame due to expecting Mark Haig into the Churchill tennis ground. Due to extenuate celebration as well. The third member of another round of applause, tennis coach Denise Burr, new members of the Churchill Athletics Hall of Fame. October 24th game, and soon you can join us for that celebration as well. Join me in another round of applause. These two very deserving new members of the Churchill Athletics Hall of Fame, Norman Huffy and superfan Lily Lunn. And now, next up performing will be the Livonia School Pond teams and Livonia Pond.
Let's hear it for Livonia Farm and Elite Farm. Next up, here's our Churchill Charger Farm team. All right, next up, we've got our Charger cheerleaders. Let's hear it. Here's next. Marching. Charger cheerleaders next. Band, take field. Our halftime show features a hit by Olivia Rodrigo. Hot 121 with a style honoring. Our halftime show features a hit. Here we go, which got the Billboard Hot 100. Style honoring her 2000s era predecessors. Here is Good For You. Now for a rousing rendition of The Victors.
That was the Churchill Chargers marching band here at halftime in Livonia Churchill. We'll take a quick break. Coming up next, we'll have your third quarter, and I've got some updated scores to pass along to all of you. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football. What's cooler than listening to your favorite high school football team? Well, I am glad you asked. Truck Central has been providing accessories and protection for your favorite vehicles. Whether it is spraying bed liners, undercoating, custom leather interiors, heated seats, or tonneau covers, there's endless ways to not only protect your favorite car or truck, but to give it that stylish custom edition. Located off Plymouth Road just east of Livonia and Livonia and open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Truck Central is your trusted team to handle all of your custom car or truck needs. Need a quote before you take your car in? Head over to our website at truckcentralmi.com and click on Request a Quote. Fill out the form and we will get back to you with all the information you need. You can call us at 734-237-1797. Once again, that's 734-237-1797. We have over 90 years of combined experience. We are proud to service our communities and we are honored to support the Livonia Churchill Chargers. Support local, such as we do. Let's turn the vehicle you have into the one you can't live without. Only at Truck Central in Livonia.
Old World Style almonds have been a tasty choice right in your own community. Proudly produced just down the road from where the Chargers play at Schoolcraft in Newburgh, Old World Style almonds has a delicious tradition that has stood the test of time. We have stayed true to our roots dating back to 1984, using only fresh and standout techniques to separate ourselves from the competition. Whether you're looking for something sweet, salted, cinnamon candied, CBD infused, or even sugar-free, we have the finest almonds, cashews, peanuts, and pecans. We are proud to support the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network because we believe in hard work, tradition, and of course, football always goes great with a cone of freshly roasted almonds. For those who attend the Chargers home games, come check out our food truck just parked outside the concession stands. Come by at Churchill's next home game and taste what everyone's talking about. To order from us directly, please visit our website at oldworldnuts.com. Simply click on the shop tab and order whatever catches your eye. You can't go wrong no matter what you choose. That's oldworldnuts.com, the perfect nut for any occasion.
Fall is here, and your local donut shop is serving up some of the most delicious donuts in town. Of course, we're talking about the Looney Baker, which is located on the northwest corner right off the highway on Farmington Road and I-96. Looney Baker has the variety that any and every donut fan loves. Now that we have those crisp mornings, the Looney Baker serves hot chocolate and coffee to get your day started. The Looney Baker has been a proud staple of the Livonia community for over 30 years. We are open Tuesday through Friday starting at 5 a.m. through 10 p.m., as well as Saturday and Sunday from 5 a.m. through 2 p.m. We enjoy serving our community and look forward to serving you. We are proud supporters of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network because just like the Chargers, we are local, unique, and proud to call Livonia home. Come visit us or stay in your car and head toward the drive-thru at 13931 Farmington Road, Livonia, Michigan. Once again, that's 13931 Farmington Road. For the best coffee and donuts around, there is only one Looney Baker. We hope Chargers Nation has a great transition to the fall season. Go Chargers! We in the greater Detroit area take great pride in our cars. We want to ensure that they are taken care of with the kind of care that will prolong the life of our beloved vehicles. Well, our friends over at Quick Stop Oil Change in Redford Township on the south side of Plymouth Road and east of Inkster can provide all of the tender loving care your car needs. With over 270 hours of training and the ability for you to stay in your car for most repairs, these professionals are who you need to trust to service your car. Just as their name states, they provide very quick oil changes. They also provide top-notch other services including radiator flush, transmission flush, fuel injection cleaning, air filters, cabin filters, and so much more. Proudly serving the community for over 30 years, Quick Stop Oil Change has been a staple in car care. They are open 7 days a week, so there's never an inconvenient moment for your car should it need service. Quick Stop Oil Change are proud sponsors of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network, and they want to show you why. Their address is 26385 Plymouth Road in Redford Township, 48239. It's Quick Stop Oil Change. Where do you go for top-notch care for your child's braces? The Big Smile, of course. The Big Smile has been providing amazing smiles for almost 65 years. Whether your child is still in grade school, growing up too quickly in middle school, or working toward those senior photos that will be remembered for a lifetime, the Big Smile wants to be there every step of the way to ensure your child's smile is as amazing as they are. Located on 7 Mile and just west of Farmington, right next to the Livonia Italian Bakery, the Big Smile is never far away from you and your family. Whether your child needs metal braces, or clear aligners, the Big Smile wants to earn your trust in your child's dental care. They have state-of-the-art technology when it comes to capturing every angle of the inside of your mouth with the help of 3D computerized imaging. X-rays can be helpful, but can sometimes miss specific details when it comes to fully understanding what is going on behind the smile. The Big Smile is always looking for ways to give their patients the best experience possible. Call the Big Smile today at 248-471-1555 for your free consultation. 248-471-1555.
Welcome back to the Churchill Chargers Radio Network. We're here at halftime at Larry Joyner Field. We're at 7-0 Churchill over the Wayne Memorial Zebras. We've got time to give you a statistical update, which is fantastic. Kept by Jordan Roman, who's doing a tremendous job. Ali Talib is 7 for 13, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Dalvin Weidman has been targeted 4 times in the first half. He went 0 for 3, except his 4th attempted target went for a 40-yard touchdown, which has been our only touchdown so far in the game. As far as running the ball, it is difficult to say the least. Braylon Hall has 3 carries and has -3 yards on the ground. Jackson Lauder has 1 carry for 4 yards. Ali Talib has 4 carries. 3 of them were minus yardage because of a sack, but has a 25-yard scamper, which was a massive play in the first half, that he had to impromptu step up into the pocket, avoid a rusher off the blitzing side of the formation for Wayne, and picked up all of that yardage, all impromptu. So that's where we are statistically here at Livonia Churchill. So I've got scores to pass along to you, which I will do momentarily, but we have the second half kick. Michael Resda for the Chargers is set to kick this one deep with 20 seconds left to go in halftime. Wayne has an opportunity to take the ball here and go down the field and tie this thing, as it's only 7-0 Churchill. Wayne has battled the Chargers tough in the first half with a lot of blitz pressures coming off the edge and even coming through the left and right guards. Sometimes at times the offensive line has held their water. Other times they have missed blocking assignments and has made life interesting, to say the least, for our quarterback, Ali Talib. And defensively for Churchill, they've done their job in stopping the Wayne Memorial Zebras from any big plays. They had a couple of big chunk plays in the first half, but not enough. And ultimately penalties have done the Wayne Memorial Zebras in, as they are left scoreless in the first half. Michael Resda with a deep kick over to the Wayne Memorial Zebras, returned by number 4 from the Zebra 4, carries out to the middle of the field, tries to follow his blockers, slips the tackle, cuts it out right, and is brought down by number 20, by 52, or 62 of the Chargers. Adam Litton carries out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Stevenson. It's 15-7 Belleville. They have taken the lead over. Let's get to some of the out of Stevenson Spartans. And out in Belleville, who's hosting Livonia. 0-2 Fordson is routing the Livonia Stevenson. It's 27 and out in time. So Fordson is having their way with the routing, who look to go 1-2. 27-0 tonight's events. So number 8 for Wayne Memorial carry the Patriots here tonight. Wilson, the quarter, looked to go 1 and 2. Picks up 11 yards and is good for a first down off his first carry. Number 8 for Wayne. And so Wilson, following a first down with his own 2 feet, leans in for
37-yard line.
Yeah, but not having an athletic director there.
He's not here. He's not.
So, my ex-girlfriend's what's it called? Mom works there. Okay.
So second down and looks like a short 7, a long 6 for Wayne as Wilson gets set up in the gun in the same formation we've seen so far all first half. It's an end around to number 13 running left. Tries to follow his blockers, is hit hard and brought down near the line of scrimmage. King Bryant Murphy sees a carry.
Number 13, Murphy for the Zebras.
And is brought down by number 72, Max Schwessing on the play. It'll be about a third down and 6 for Wayne as the ball sits on the 41-yard line.
One of Ryan's baseball teammates, his sister 2 years ago had a brain aneurysm during a football game.
So a big opportunity for this team to get off the field, not force a 3 and out, but force a punt on the opening possession of the second half. If you just joined us, it's Churchill 7, Wayne 0. We have whistles and a timeout comes in by Wayne. They use their first of 3 timeouts in the second half, and that could burn them later in the game as those timeouts become very valuable in the second half. And Wayne, on their first possession of the second half, have already used 1. Broadcast begins at 6 p.m. right here on your home for Livonia Churchill Chargers football. Left, 1 receiver right for the Zebras. So Wilson leans in. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right for the Zebras. And it looks like the Zebras in an illegal formation, if I'm seeing that right. No, that's correct. Okay, so Wilson takes a snap. It's a dump off to 21. Almost in the backfield. Falls incomplete. Had no chance of surpassing the first down from where they were. And the Zebras will punt. It looked like the Zebras were in an illegal formation because there wasn't another man on the line of scrimmage on the far left side of the field. But whether the ref said he was okay or whether it was a miss from the refs, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, the down counted, incomplete. Wayne's going to punt. Braylon Hall standing at his own 25-yard line, ready to field this one.
He's down on the track.
Yep. Yeah. He's got the same hat on as me. All guy with my hat on.
And we have whistles and flags thrown from every official on the field. It's a false start from Wayne. They'll re-kick from the Wayne 36-yard line. 4th down and 10 now for the Zebras. So Wayne in the punt. We have flags again, just as we were about to see the punt.
Is that automatic first down, is it? No. I don't think so.
And the far left official threw his flag and saw something. It's another Wayne false start. And penalties continue to derail the Zebras as they'll move back now 10 total yards via penalty. So the 4th and 5 and trying to punt now becomes 4th and 15 trying to punt. Braylon Hall now advances to the Charger 36. As the punt goes in the air, it's not going to be returned. Bounces at the midfield, takes a zebra bounce, won't be returned at all, and is down at the Charger 39-yard line. We'll set up 1st and 10 for Churchill as they look to expand upon their first half lead here in the second half. It's 7-0 Churchill. The big play came from Ali Talib who found Delvin Weidman 40 yards on a post route that was good enough for a Chargers touchdown. It was a beautiful pass that hit him right on the numbers, right in stride as he went into the end zone. And that's the only scoring summary we have so far here in Larry Joyner Field. Chargers break the huddle with 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, a wingback behind the right tackle. Talib leans in, moves Delvin in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Braylon Hall, a huge hole, or rather Jackson Louder, down to the Zebra 35-yard line. A huge gap in the offensive line. And number 22, I apologize, Isaac Sneed, the third-string running back, took that carry and took it all the way into the Wayne territory to the 34-yard line.
Oh no, Stevenson went to Wayne last week.
And that was a pickup of about 20 yards. And Churchill's moving quickly now to the line of scrimmage. Isaac Sneed stays in at tailback. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Delvin goes in motion again. It's another handoff to Isaac Sneed. The exact same play we just saw, and awesome results out of this one as well. A huge hard hit tackle, but forward progress is going to net him a first down after about 11 yards picked up by Isaac. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Churchill inside the 19-yard line in the red zone now. So Churchill appears to have something brewing here offensively. This offensive line is pushing Zebras around and creating huge running opportunities for their tailbacks. Isaac Sneed remains in the game from the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Ali Talib in the gun. Delvin goes in motion. Another handoff to Sneed, off tackle this time. Doesn't pick up 11, but a big carry down to the Wayne 15, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 6 to go for Churchill.
2nd and 6 Chargers.
Right, I don't know what's physical. Did we just figure this out? Like, I think Paul's more of a receiver slot guy. Sneed is your running back.
So 2nd down and 6 for Churchill. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver right, a tight end behind the line of scrimmage. It's another handoff to the hot ball carrier, Isaac Sneed, who's not going to get much at all, if at all, if anything. A loss of about 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 from the Zebra 16-yard line.
No, I wasn't that impressed with Franklin last week, Mike. Like, I thought Glenn was really bad. I thought Franklin was just so bad now. And definitely better coached.
So here we go from 3rd down and 7. Churchill, I don't believe, is going to run the football here, although they've ran it very well this drive. Isaac Sneed picking up huge yardage in bulk. But we're going to probably see a pass here as Churchill lines up with 4 receivers split out wide. Talib in the gun. Delvin Weidman goes in motion across. Talib takes the snap. Wayne blitzes. He steps up. He's going to carry it with his feet. Talib hits it. He throws. Completed. And it's good for a touchdown. Ali Talib threw it to number 22, Isaac Sneed, with a flag down. I think Ali Talib crossed the line of scrimmage as he threw that football. It was awfully close, and it was an ineligible forward pass. And Talib had ran up the field near the numbers, threw it late to an open Sneed. But because of the penalty, it's going to take away the touchdown. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15, as it'll be a 10-yard loss. And it'll bump the ball out to the Zebra 26.
Yeah, it is 4th down. That penalty for an illegal forward pass.
Oh, and the down counted too, so it's 4th. It's going to be 4th down and 15.
And so the Chargers are going to go for it. The Chargers have been fortunate to get a couple of zebra penalties on critical moments on some of their drives. Maybe something will happen here. And we have whistles as officials are running back toward the football. And it looks like something is preventing this fourth down from taking place.
They stopped because it was a scoring play which stops the clock. So
I stopped it on the score.
That's correct.
That's when the ball is dead.
Officials are speaking to each other.
Spot.
Coach Feigl doesn't seem very pleased right now.
I think it's a 10-yard penalty, but I could be wrong.
And now officials run back to their respective spots.
Yeah, that looks about right. So it's 4th and 17.
And here is 4th and 15 here for Churchill.
4th and long Chargers.
Talib in the gun. Takes a snap. Wayne blitzes as they probably should. Talib tries to step up. He's not going to do a whole lot. Tries to avoid a sack. He's brought down back at the Wayne 35-yard line. The Wayne Memorial pressure came in very well off that play. And Wayne sacks the quarterback again. And this time it expels the drive for the Chargers, who ran the ball well. But unfortunately, key penalties ended that Chargers drive, and we remain 7-0 here at Churchill. 6:56 left to go in the third quarter. If you just joined us, it's 7-0 Churchill.
I would have done that. But kind of told you not to.
So Wilson in the gun. Leans in, claps.
Like it's cool.
Takes the snap. It's a quarterback keeper running right up the middle. Fights forward for a pickup of about 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up.
He said to stop. Probably just to avoid conflict and escalating. Maybe it's like this is something that needs to go out in like a pre-game.
Yeah.
Just to,
So Wilson in the gun on 2nd and 4. Churchill shows pressure. We have flags down pre-snap. And it's an offsides against Churchill. They got too antsy. That 5-yard penalty is going to bring up 1st and 10 for Wayne to the Zebra 46. Churchill tried to crowd the line of scrimmage. And they must have crossed the line, which caused the penalty. Wilson in the gun, calls his own number again, falls forward for a solid pickup of about 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Zebras as they now enter Churchill territory.
75 as he dropped into that stop. It's going to be 2nd and 5 Zebras.
We're down to 5:55 left to go in the third quarter. So Wilson in the gun in the same formation. We've seen it all night, just sometimes flipped. Wilson takes the snap, calls his own number running right. Picks up close to the 1st down yardage. He'll be just short. 1 yard out. With 3rd down and 1 coming up from the Charger 45.
Chargers in on that stop. 3rd and 1 for the Zebras.
Another scoreboard update out of Belleville. Belleville extends their lead over Livonia Stevenson 18-7 in the third quarter.
Not that bad. They're not. I mean, they lost.
So Wilson in the gun on a 3rd and short.
Yeah, because they played close to them, right?
Yeah.
Leans in. Claps, takes the snap. It's another direct keeper for him. He's going to pick up just enough for a 1st down and gets tackled at the Charger 40. Solid pickup of 5.
He picks up 1st down yardage for the Zebras.
He'll take it to the Charger 41 officially. 1st and 10.
Wrapped up by several members of the Charger
for the Zebras.
Defensive line. 1st and 10 Zebras at the 40-yard line.
Franklin, it was last.
I talked to one official. Dude, I only screwed up once. That's not that bad.
Fordson looking for their first win. Franklin avoiding their first loss. Franklin is on the board for the first time tonight and is losing 27-6 in the third quarter. Fordson looking for their first win. Franklin avoiding their first loss. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap. It's a quarterback keeper again. This time breaks the tackle. Has running room out to the Charger 30, 25-yard line. Finally brought down at the Charger 26. Well, and a fresh set of downs. And right now the Zebras are threatening near the red zone. 14 yards. And right now the Zebras are threatening. So Wilson in the gun. Hard count the Chargers, and they fall for it. The Chargers jumped off sides again for the second time this drive. Oh, I stand corrected. Wayne moved.
So that's going to be a procedure penalty against the
I'm surprised. I saw Churchill flinch, but I guess they saw Wayne jump. So it'll be a 1st and 10, a 1st and 15 following the false start. Brings it back to the Charger 32-yard line. Maybe the break this defense needed to avoid giving up points. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap. Calls his own number again. Minimal gain on the play. Maybe a pickup of 2 to the Charger 30. Be second down and 13.
Churchill lineman. Number 65, Emmanuel Cruz Santiago.
Captain for tonight's coin toss, Emmanuel Cruz Santiago, in on the stop. So 3:15 and ticking left in what has been a very fast third quarter. Wayne Memorial is looking for their first touchdown of the night. Churchill leads 7-0. Wilson in the gun, and we have whistles remaining.
So the Zebras are going to take their second timeout of the half. They've got one
out for Wayne. They've used their second timeout here in the second half. They have one remaining.
So the Zebras are going to take their second timeout of the half. They've got one remaining for this half.
Those timeouts are precious, especially when you're losing in the second half. Hear this broadcast, and don't forget, Chargers fans, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com /Livonia Churchill Football. You can hear this broadcast and the entirety of the 2020. If you want to hear how that game sounded, the Dearborn game, that game went into overtime. Not too often you get to call a high school game that goes into overtime, but we did last week. If you want to hear how that game sounded, check out the YouTube channel. You can listen whenever you'd like. And following the timeout, subscribed for the season. Please share the channel. I appreciate the support from everybody. Following the timeout, Wilson in the gun. Potential touchdown scoring play. Hawkins on the catch. On a shoestring tackle by John Moore. Eliminates a potential touchdown scoring play. Hawkins on the catch. And it was a pickup of 10. Brings up third down and 3 for the Zebras. As he is the Zebras have run a lot of these pop passes where it looks like a quarterback sneak, and he'll just the Chargers blocker in front of him as he is an eligible receiver. Have done the Chargers damage and issues throughout the game whenever they've gone to it. Substitution.
I stopped it when we stopped it, right? Not yet.
So the officials are calling for a
Substitution infraction. Is that what that
a
is?
substitution. An 8 now for the Zebras.
Substitution infraction on the Zebras. And that will back it up.
So that's a 5-yard. Now for the Zebras. Third. So with 2:20 left to go in the 13, start on the Zebras again.
So we've got an illegal procedure penalty.
And that'll bump the ball
against
back out to the
Zebras.
30-yard line and bring up 4th down and third. The Chargers have to be very careful on defense to make sure every eligible receiver run the ball. That's not a recipe for success. The Chargers have to be very careful on defense to make sure every eligible receiver is covered because Wayne has found ways to flip the ball out quickly and catch the defense at times off guard. And they've ripped off huge gains as a result. This Charger home crowd fires in the gun. Wilson in the gun. It's a quick running a flat route in the another flag down. Minimal gain, if anything. The Chargers wrapped him up. It was a quick flip out to Bryant Murphy running a flat route in the backfield, but it was like a quick hitter screen that didn't thing. And along with a penalty, they're going to go for it right here. Wilson in the gun. 2 receivers on each side and 13. The Zebras need to push the ball to the Charger 18 to keep the drive alive. With 1:27 left to go in the third quarter, Churchill still leads 7-0. Offense. With 1:27 left to go in the third quarter, Churchill still leads 7-0.
I remember I was sitting with Ryan in our batting cage and he sent me this text like, hey, you up?
Approach to last drive for the very well behind third string running back Isaac Sneed. Curious how they handle.
I'm just going to stick with doing it.
So here we go. First and a turnover on downs from Wayne. Right, 1 receiver left. 30 following. Wayne shows pressure. They bring pressure. Ali quickly goes down. He gets sacked in the backfield. Receiver left. Leans in. Do that. Sure, they bring pressure. Ali quickly. He falls down in a backfield. He tried to chuck in yards. Bring up 2nd down and 19 from the 21-yard line. This pressure from of about 10 yards really bring up 2nd down and 19 from just have struggled to keep up with the pressure. From the Wayne Memorial Zebras kept them in the game at times as the Chargers have struggled to keep up with the pressure. So Talib in the gun, looks quickly out to Carter Brown, who caught it at the 30-yard line and climbs up to the 40. Well enough for a first down. It was a quick out route by Carter Brown. It was a solid pickup of about almost 20. Brings it to the Charger 39-yard line. And that 2nd and 19 is now a 3rd and 1 following the quick hitting passing combination between Talib and Carter Brown.
I think the Sneed play here should be good.
Yeah. Well, he's not that good. Screen pass.
So a Braylon Hall carry nets them a first down, a pickup of 5. He needed 1. Gets it up to the Charger 46-yard line. And that saves the drive. From a 2nd down and 19 to a fresh set of downs, the Chargers recovered and retained possession.
We'll call that the 46-yard line.
So the Chargers break the huddle with 10 seconds and ticking left in the third quarter. And Talib's not going to run a play. He says, hold on, let's end this thing and go to the fourth quarter. So we'll do just that.
from Larry Joyner Field here at Churchill. The score remains 7-0 with Churchill retaining the ball and starting from their own 46-yard line. We'll take a quick break. This is your home for Churchill Chargers football.
Shook Heating and Cooling, a local company based out of Livonia, Michigan, wants you to be cozy this fall season, warm in the winter season, and cool in the summer season. Shook Heating and Cooling is your one-stop shop for all things HVAC. Their team of experts are incredibly diverse and knowledgeable when it comes to the service for their customers. Whether it's a residential or commercial job, Shook Heating and Cooling covers all aspects of comfort. They can assist with hot water tanks, furnaces, air conditioners, humidifiers, ductwork, new construction HVAC projects, and even offer maintenance contracts that entail proactive inspections on your units, priority service calls, and scheduled timely maintenance visits. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Shook Heating and Cooling is always available when you find yourself in a pinch when the comfort at your house and or your business has a lapse of inconvenience. Check out some of their proud work and projects at shookhvac.com. Give them a call at 734-658-5330. Shook Heating and Cooling is the official HVAC team of the Livonia Churchill Chargers radio network. Go Chargers!
Welcome to the fourth quarter here at Livonia Churchill. It's Churchill 7, Wayne 0. First snap of the fourth quarter is an Ali Talib keeper. Carries it about 9 yards on a 1st and 10 carry, running right. And now inside of Wayne territory will bring up second down and about 2 officially. And we have late flags.
We've got some late flags in the Wayne secondary here.
As both teams were not even lining up to run a play yet. They were still recovering from the 1st and 10 carry from Ali Talib. So something must have been verbal or gesturally that was called.
No flag? Waving it off?
Here's the official call. Still waiting for it.
The official back there all of a sudden did this, so I don't know what he's saying. So, but he should take out his flag.
The officials are now talking from the Churchill sideline as Coach Feigel's figuring out what is going on as well. Maybe they're discussing dinner plans. This is getting ridiculous. We still don't have a call. It appears as though the refs are going to move the ball forward, which would give the Chargers a first down.
So we'll wait for an official signal here.
So that is going to be the case. It looks like they moved it about 10 yards.
Looks like a substitution infraction.
And it was a substitution infraction is what we're going to call it. So after a bizarre change of events, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the Zebra 39-yard line going in. Talib in the gun. The handoff to Braylon Hall. Fights forward for a couple of yards, not much. Picks up about 3. Tackled by Hawkins of the Zebras. It'll bring up second down and 7 from the 36-yard line. The Churchill Chargers are moving from north to south. In other words, left to right from your pretend radio dial. And they are trying to punch this in and give themselves some cushion here against the Zebras, who Churchill only leads 7-0 in this one. Talib in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Wingback goes in motion. Another handoff on the ground to Braylon Hall. Follows his blockers, picks up decent yardage down to the Zebra 30-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down, be just short, 3rd and 1 coming up.
And that stop for the Zebras was number 52.
This offensive line doing a nice job providing passageways and options for their running backs here in the second half. In an offense that struggled to run the football in the first half, this is certainly
a breath of fresh air out of this offense. Quarterback can't get hit either when you run the ball well. Talib in the gun. Another handoff to Braylon Hall, keeping it on the ground. Picks up just enough for a first down. To the Zebra 26-yard line. Keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock running, shorten the game, and try to extend this late fourth quarter lead. Nothing wrong with that. So Talib in the gun with two running backs in the backfield. Sneed and Braylon Hall. Hall goes in motion out. Quick pass play. Ali Talib has time, tries to make a decision, holds onto the ball for far too long. Going to get hit, going to go down in the backfield. Back at the 40-yard line. Sacked by number 22, Caleb Pace, among a few other Zebras. Talib pump faked in the pocket, looked left, then he looked at his progression right, and then by that point in time, the Zebra pass rush got to him, and that's a negative play. It's going to bring up second down and looks like 19 following the first down sack.
Yeah. And most of them are pace off for not getting the ball. Really all of them that. Yeah, I think there was one that like it was a good play, right?
So following the sixth Wayne Memorial Zebra sack of the night, Talib is in the gun. It's a handoff to Sneed up the middle, tries to find some insurance yardage, try to get back some of that negative yardage from a play go, but a pickup of only about 2 on the play. It'll be third and about 16 from the Zebra 35.
For the Chargers.
And assuming you don't go backwards on this play, you'd have to think it'll be another 2-down attempt for Churchill. But you almost maybe want to see your punter come out and try to pin them deep, but sometimes it's not really an option in high school football. 4 receivers out for the Chargers on a 3rd down and long. Talib looks, a flare route to Braylon Hall. He was open down the sideline, but Hall wasn't looking for the pass at that point in time, and it falls incomplete, which is unfortunate because that was a wide open big play in the waiting. Just didn't materialize, and the wheel route falls incomplete. 4th and 16 with 8:07 left, facing Churchill. Let's see what Coach Dean, the offensive coordinator for the Chargers, has on this play. Talib in the gun with 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Takes the snap. Wayne does not blitz. He has time. Talib rolls right, surveys, throws into the end zone on 4th down, and it's incomplete. Well guarded by the Wayne Memorial Zebras. He gave his guy a shot. He threw it up on 4th down into the end zone. No flags and a well-defended pass. And the Zebras escape.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. It'll be Zebra football.
A Chargers possession, and we remain 7-0 with 8 minutes flat left to go in this one.
I like a pass in the flat, like a screen, a bubble screen, just something. It's there. Like there's nobody covering it, especially when they blitz. They're giving up that space. Yeah. Have we even lined an actual tight end up today?
I actually don't think we got a single.
So fresh out of downs for the Wayne Memorial Zebras following a turnover on downs from their own 35-yard line, and we have yet again more pre-snap flags. If it weren't for these flags, this game would have been over and done with.
This is going to be on the Chargers for
This time it goes on the Chargers for encroachment. So it'll be a 1st and 5 for the Zebras from their own 40. The Zebras are 60 yards away from a potential tie here in this one. Wilson in the gun, takes the snap. It's a quick out to number 1, Antoine Housey. Goes through his hands, incomplete. Would have been a pickup of 10 yards, but a good force out by the Chargers. Looks like John Moore was out there.
John Moore was on the coverage there, delivered a hit to make sure he did not catch the ball.
So 2nd and 5, following a surprising first down throw from an offense that hasn't thrown the ball much, and it was 5 yards to go for a first down. Maybe that's exactly why they threw it.
So now it's going to be a run to him for sure.
So Wilson in the gun. Takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper, which we've seen a ton out of him tonight. He picks up 6 yards and is good enough for a first down at the Zebra 46-yard line.
For a Zebra first down.
Keep in mind, the Zebras only have 1 timeout left. Churchill has all 3.
First and 10 Zebras at their own 48-yard line.
And we are under 7:40 and ticking here from Larry Joyner. So Wilson from the gun also takes his own number again. This time the Chargers corral him and don't allow anything. A late flag comes in on what was a no-gain running play.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a flag on this play.
And the Chargers have to be careful now. This could have easily gone against them here. Any kind of unsportsmanlike, and that ball will move 15 yards by default. And it's a hold on the Zebras,
That's going to move the ball back 10 yards.
which is somewhat surprising because that flag came in quite late, just as the play had concluded.
50-yard line.
So they're going to move the ball back 10 yards. Be 1st and 20 from the Zebra 37-yard line.
So this one is about 1st and 18. They move the ball to the 40-yard line. 1st and 18 Zebras.
Correction, 1st and 18 because of the timing in which the hold came in was super late. Wilson in the gun. Carrot calls a number on the right side, has some running room, breaks a tackle, a burst of speed, gets him past the first down marker, carrying Chargers to the 32-yard line. Wilson with a mammoth pickup.
Number 8, Davion Wilson.
And with no flags on the field, and I feel like I have to announce that,
In the Chargers secondary,
the Zebras pick up a huge gash of yardage
Zebras at the 32-yard line.
as the Zebras are 32 yards away from a potential tie here at Churchill.
You know, it's a big win for sure. But we're trying to get the ball from him. We're not trying to attack him.
So another carry up the middle, and he's got plenty of running room. Number 13 for the Zebras, breaks free. The 10, the 5. It's a touchdown for the Zebras.
That's number 13.
King Bryant Murphy took the carry out left,
He's in for a Zebras touchdown.
and the Zebras
Score is now 7-6
have shocked the Churchill crowd as we are 1 point away from a tie here at Churchill High School.
I think they're going to run Wilson right up the
And it looks like they're going to go for 2 and try and take the lead here.
I'm calling. I think 8 keeps it right up the middle.
So here we go for the 2-point play, and Churchill's going to call
Churchill's
timeout.
gonna use their first timeout.
Their
The
first
Zebras
of the
are about
half.
to go for 2.
So it's either going to be him right up the middle, or they're going to have some kind of play where someone leaks out that you don't expect any little play action. Like that little pop pass kind of
Guys
thing.
either
they
go
do.
up or go in your boot.
If I'm them, though, I don't think Churchill tackles him at 3 yards. I think he goes right in up the middle.
So a big play here in the fourth quarter late with 6:35 left to go in the game. Wayne has just scored their first touchdown, matching Churchill's first half touchdown, but they want to go for 2 and take the lead here late.
If we line up the way
Churchill has to figure out how to stop this tricky offense from misdirections and quick pop passes, as at times it has burned the Chargers' defense. The results from this offense is literally like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to see. Could be a 5-yard loss, could be a touchdown. So Wilson in the gun in their same formation.
he's keeping it all the way. He's keeping it.
Takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper to try to take the lead here at Churchill. It's a huge pile by the goal line. I don't think he got it. And there's no signal, and it's no good. The Chargers turned away the Zebras following their first touchdown, and they retain a 1-point precious lead, 7-6, with 6:35 left to go here in this one.
If I'm them, that's the right call. Yeah. But we had the defense there to stop it.
I still pass the ball.
So now this is the biggest possession of the game here. And, you know, Churchill really needs to watch out for the Zebras here because the Zebras have been known for surprise onside kicks. Now, it wouldn't be that surprising only being down a point here late in the fourth quarter, but you got to be prepared for it because unless this ball goes deep, almost assume it's going to kick. Now the Chargers are normal kickoff. Dalvin Weidman and their own but on the defense, Chargers are preparing for Chargers have to be on kickoff. They've got ready for anything. Braylon Hall standing on their way. And yard line. The first line for the Chargers have their toes ready for anything. Their way. 32 for the Zebras. Caden Shaw gets ready for, and it's a kick fielded by Delvin. 15 number 32 for the blockers up the Zebras. Caden Shaw. Burst of energy, and he gets down in this one and 35-yard booming by Delvin Weidman. 10-15 blockers up the middle. We have a late burst of energy and a Wayne Mound and tackled to the shoved yard line of the late kick return. We have first in 15. We have a late thirds and move. A Wayne Memorial's shoved Brayley yard late athlete a midfield return. It's going to call for the 50 yards and the 5th line. It'll be exact. Oh, field. Okay, never mind. Setting unsportsmanship on each side. Churchill antagonized one was a okay Hawkins and it's an offsetting retaliated so conduct on penalty on both of you. Antagonized remain at the Chargers. First and 10 Hawkins and 30 left retaliated. Chargers cling penalty on both, just 1 point. So the ball will remain Charger 35 and with 6 to go in the game. So Ali takes just 1 point. Receivers right. It's a handoff. Find some. So Ali Talib in the Wayne territory. One receiver left. And he fumbled. Wait. It's a handoff. The Zebras ball from their own room, and he's safe. The burst of speed. Wayne territory 30. And he fumbled the carry. Fumble. And the Zebras have recovered on it. Their own 30. The Zebras recorded Braylon Hall with a takeaway of the 5-yard carry. Fumbled it late. Have jumped out to be kidding, and the recorded Braylon second takeaway security issues had a carry burst is hitting me instead intend for with ball security terrific carry burst of speed and everything. Instead it's a 1st and 10 for Wayne. So it's 7-6 Churchill, 6:16 left. Wayne takes over, 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper that's going to get hit for minimal gain. Wilson calling his own number, but not picking up much more than a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Number 7, Cody Brown was in the area of that. One of the 7 Chargers. Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 9.
So we've got another close game here on the Chargers Radio Network in the 2025 season. Last week's game went into overtime. This week's game is going to come down to who can make the stop or make the big play. Wilson calls his own number on the right side. Another combo tackle by the Chargers, giving up about 3. 3rd down and 5 coming up for Wayne from their own 37-yard line.
Including Emmanuel Cruz Santiago. It's going to be 3rd.
Churchill with 2 timeouts, Wayne with a single timeout remaining to their name.
So he's their hot pass player. I think he's going to call his own number again. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
We're down to 5 minutes here at Livonia Churchill on their home opener, trying to stave off the Wayne Memorial Zebras and hold on to a 1-point lead. Wilson in the gun. Takes a snap. It's another end-around direction to number 13. Gets the corner, but he's not gonna get there. He tried his best. The Chargers get a stop here on 3rd down and 6. Pickup of about 1 on the play. 4th and 5 coming up for the Zebras.
Evans, the ball carrier for the Zebras.
It was number 2, Keyshawn Evans, on the end around, and it looks like the Zebras are calling on their punt team.
That's going to make it 4th and about 3 for the Zebras.
I think they're punting. It appears as they are. So the Chargers force a 3 and out.
I do a direct snap to some sort here.
But the Chargers are not going to play for punt. They're just going to play something safe and keep everything in front of them on 4th and 3. The Zebras in punt formation. They got the snap, and it is a punt. He boots it down the middle of the field, bounces at the Charger 38-yard line, takes a Zebra bounce, and is ultimately downed at the Charger 25.
So that punt is down to the 25-yard line.
And with 3:45 left to go in the game, the Zebras have 1 timeout remaining, so 1 or 2 more first downs, and this one's going to be over. Certainly a questionable decision by the Zebras on 4th and 3 from their own 38 to surrender the possession. But Churchill will take it. Churchill will take it.
Because we'll run it here, they'll call the timeout, and then we'll run it again.
So Ali Talib in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Braylon Hall in the backfield. He gets the handoff, but the play comes to an end with whistles. And we don't have a flag. I'm guessing the officials were not ready for the snap.
Ready for play. I don't think he ever gave him the whistle for ready for play. What you saying?
And that appears to be the case. The ball doesn't move forward or backwards. 1st and 10 still for Churchill from the 25-yard line.
Again, maybe?
I don't.
Nope. Okay. I don't think he'd ever given them the ready for play signal. He'd
So
never done this.
We replay 1st and 10 with the correct clock reading 3:45.
Well, they blew it dead. I don't know why they blew it dead, though.
The head official sees the change, and we're ready to go here.
I think
Churchill trying to ice the game and end it. Another handoff to Braylon Hall running right. Holding onto the ball this time. Falls forward for a pickup of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8.
2nd and about 8.
And the clock is ticking.
So they're waiting on the timeout, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, maybe it's right.
So Wayne Memorial figuring out how they want to use their final timeout. In the 3rd quarter, they used both timeouts, or 2 of their timeouts rather, which sure enough could come back to haunt this team here in the waning moments of this game. Talib in the gun with 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left again. It's a low snap, but a handoff to Ali Talib as he calls on number. Falls forward, holds on to the football for a fresh set of downs at the Charger 41-yard line. The clock stops temporarily as it's a first down, but it will quickly start to resume momentarily. And Churchill is starting to squeeze the gap here on the rest of the game here against Wayne. We're down to 2:40 and ticking. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Churchill clinging on to a 1-point lead. Talib in the gun. Takes the snap. It's a keeper again for Talib running left. Breaks a tackle, has a lot of running room. Past the first down marker into Wayne territory. Down to the Wayne 34-yard line. It's a huge 25-yard carry for the Chargers. And Talib calls his own number again and picks up another first down.
Here we go. Now, to me, you just milk this down. Oh, yeah.
We're down to 2:10 and ticking. Wayne has one timeout to its name. And the Chargers are trying to milk the clock here. Couple receivers on the field. Talib takes a snap. It's a handoff to himself again. He's going to call his own number. Falls forward. It looks like he got the first down again. And did he? Looks like he did. That's the third straight first down for the Chargers, all by number 10, Ali Talib. And we're down to 1:45 left to go. And the Chargers can smell a victory. So the Chargers run the clock down to 1 minute and 11 seconds, and they'll burn their second timeout. So we're down to 1 minute 11. Churchill holding on to 1 point lead, 7-6.
Looks like Churchill has taken a timeout.
And with a 25-second play clock, I don't think they can quite take a knee. With one timeout left for Wayne, you could maybe run a couple of stretch plays and kill some more time. You could possibly end the game that way. Obviously, if this were a 40-second play clock, this game is over. But because it's 25, I think Wayne has a very slim opportunity to get the ball back or force a turnover on downs, rather. Some late drama in this game as Wayne scored a fourth quarter touchdown with about 6 minutes left. They opt to go for two, and Churchill had a goal line stand and fended off the 2-point play. And as of right now, that could be the game-winning play. Churchill in a QB kneel formation, and it looks like they'll have enough in the tank to outlast Wayne and hold on 7-6.
Churchill takes a knee.
And Wayne burns their last timeout. It looks like Churchill's interested in just taking a kneel down. Ali Talib with his 3 last carries of the game. A 14-yard carry, a 26-yard carry, and a 12-yard carry ends the game for the Chargers, and they hang on to a 7-6 win here in Wayne. We'll go ahead and give you the final call as a result, as these teams are exiting their timeout on Churchill's home opener. Week 3, Churchill defended off home turf by the narrowest margins in a 7-6 victory over Wayne, where Wayne shot themselves in the foot multiple times via a penalty. Churchill's defense held strong for most of the game and was ultimately able to make just enough plays, and this offense was able to make just enough plays of their own, though with two turnovers, Wayne couldn't make a big enough comeback, and Churchill moves to 2-1 on the season.
And Churchill will take a knee one more time. And they will be able to run out the clock.
So that's your final here from Churchill, 7-6. Churchill takes on Belleville next week. Join us from 6 p.m. here from Larry Joyner Field, where we'll have your coverage for the game and the call of the game. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Livonia Churchill Football. You'll hear this broadcast and everything else. Give it a subscribe. Thank you all for listening. My name is Eric Kassar, who has hosted, produced, and directed this broadcast. Special shout out to my statistician for the night, Jordan Roman, keeping me abreast of all of the action here that took place here tonight. Once again, your final is 7-6. Before we go, I want to thank our network sponsors, Hemlock Insurance, Looney Baker, Michigan Educational Credit Union, Old World Style Almonds, Preferred Dental, Quick Stop Oil Change, Raffaele's Pizza, Shook Heating and Cooling, The Big Smile, and Truck Central. Once again, it's 7-6 here, final from Livonia Churchill. Churchill survives the scare of Wayne.